morning, everybody. Happy Thursday and welcome to Universal Orlando Resort in another ear-to-ear magic live stream. How are you guys doing today? Glad you guys could join us, and it is an overcast day where we're going to try to bring the sunshine from Florida to you anyway. So welcome in. Glad you guys could join us. Getting started a few minutes late as we got some great news. We grabbed ourselves an appointment with the Grinch for today's stream. So if you guys are joining us here today, what a special treat. We're going to be able to have some one-on-one time with just the Magic Crew and the Grinch. So look for that a little bit later on to the stream. If this is your first time ever joining us, hi, my name is Chris. I'm your Universal agent in the parks, and I will be your camera operator today. This is my son, Owen. I'm glad he could join me here today in the parks. And we're here to share some things in the parks, show you the what you can experience when you come to Universal Orlando Resort, answer your questions if you have anything about what's going on here. And of course, if you guys are always anyway looking for a chance to come into Universal and have some fun and to be a part of the excitement that happens to be in Universal Orlando Resort, Susan and I are Travelmation travel agents. So if you want some help, you can reach out to us. We'll be glad to help you book and plan your next Universal vacation as well. So welcome in. We stream from the parks here at Universal and Disney every Monday through Friday. We'd love to have you guys be a part of what we do here on a regular basis. All we have to do is hit that subscribe button to jump into the Magic Crew and jump into the chat and have some fun with us. This is a great group of people. One thing that we always ask is that we please keep our chat family friendly. We are surrounded by kids and people coming here to have a good family time. And our chat and what we talk about is always going to be something that everyone can be a part of. So please help us maintain that as much as possible. So I appreciate that. And welcome in, guys. So we got back here the Grinchmas sign. Hopefully we'll be able to catch a little bit of the Grinch on stage today. And then, of course, like I said, later on, we did grab an appointment for us to have some one-on-one time. It's a highly sought-after experience, and it was gone in seconds once it opened up. But luckily, we do have that for later on this afternoon. So I'm glad you guys could be a part of today's stream for that reason. So let's turn the camera around. Let's go explore Universal Islands of Adventure, which is the one park we're in at the moment. And we're going to have it filled with Grinch for the first part as we kind of hang out here in Seuss Landing. So welcome in. Glad you guys could join us. And I would love it if you guys would introduce yourselves if you've never been in and have some fun with the rest of our crew today. So we turn this camera around to show you the excitement. It is sort of an overcast day today. We had a little bit of rain coming into the parks first thing. And the sun came out for just a few moments, warmed us up for just a second, and then hid back behind the clouds.
Yeah, it is extremely cloudy.
So we're hoping that it will continue to warm up as we go throughout this morning. Right now, our weather forecast for today, we are looking at a high of 72 degrees. It is going to be cloudy and overcast all day long. So hopefully we'll have some sun peek out here and there. And then, of course, tomorrow we're going to be high of 66. Friday, high of 47. 48 on Christmas Day. And 56 going into the middle.
48.
48 is our high. Yep. Low is going to be 31 and 35. So some lovely weather.
Get a hoodie. Get something.
Owen regretted not grabbing a hoodie this morning. He was getting a little cold. He was a little freezing. I can imagine. I was the same way.
The funny thing is that I checked the weather for rain. It was only raining for like a few minutes during 8. It was completely fine the rest of the day. But I did check the temperature.
It was chilly this morning. It was. So hopefully we'll get a little bit of sunshine popping out here soon. So good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Good to see you, Amy. Amy's in this morning.
It's not even gonna hit 70 until 1. So.
Good morning, Pam. Good to see you, Eugene. We are in Seuss Landing here at Universal Orlando Resort in Islands of Adventure. Having a little bit of Who-lidays here. Welcome in, Eugene. Good morning, Eddie. Welcome in. I think the Grinch will be very happy with this, JC. Too much sunshine means, sunscreen. You know how hard it is to put sunscreen on with fur? Good morning, Karina. Good to have you in. Naomi! Good to see you. Teresa, how are you? Ryan is from we got lots of UK friends here with us today, so welcome in. Glad to have you guys with us this morning. I say let's do some exploration. Like I said, we've got a couple of appointments this morning. We're going to try to be back here around 10:45 to get in line for the Grinchmas Who-liday Spectacular, which will be starting this morning at 11:15, featuring music by Mannheim Steamroller. So we'll try to make our way back for that. Happy holidays, Nadine. How are you? Actually, yes, this evening we're going to be going back to Animal Kingdom for some nighttime fun over in Pandora. So if you guys would like to join us this evening as well, we're going to be doing 2 streams today. Good afternoon. Teresa Steph, watching from Ireland. Well, until you can get here yourselves, we will be glad to keep turning on our camera and letting you hang out here as anytime you'd like to. So, welcome in this morning. Good morning, Sherry. Awesome sunsets. Maribel. Hello, hello. Hi, Jeremy. Welcome in. Tabitha, how are you guys doing today? They have books by the dozens for you and your cousins. Now, this location here used to be where the Grinch would meet, but they moved him over to Hong Kongers this year. Hong Kongers closed down and hasn't reopened for treats and stuff like that since the pandemic. So this store was actually selling things, so I guess it was just a good idea to use a store that was not actually in use. So we're going to be checking out the Grinch's lair a little bit later. Thank you, Eugene. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you as well. Welcome in, Patricia. Good morning, Greg. That 20 minutes for the trolley is now up to 35. Didn't take long. Let's pop into Gertrude McFuzz Fine Feathered Finery. Yeah, say that 5 times fast.
A lot of names in this area you can't say 5 times fast.
And then to think that I saw it all on Mulberry Street.
Try saying Snickers and Snickers sweet candy cookers 5 times fast.
Good morning, Sony Alpha. Welcome in, Elaine. Good to see you, Carol. Welcome in, Keith. How are you doing today? Mashallah, how are you? Welcome to Universal. Have our popcorn buckets for the season. Even get this. Is this a cookie jar? It is a cookie jar. Look at our cookie jar.
That is the one smug Grinch.
He's a smug one. Miss the Grinch. Awesome. Well, welcome to the entire O'Rourke Johansson family. Glad you guys can hang out together and watch the stream. We're going to be having, again, we're going to be doing the Who-liday special. And later on, we're going to be seeing the Grinch. It's a Grinch mystery. Good morning, Tammy. Thank you for signing back up to be in our Magic Crew cast. Glad to have you back in. Happy Who-lidays, Sydney.
Also got the
the sleeve for your
the sleeves if you
for your reusable mug.
If you don't have a bag or you don't want to carry your cup around,
Hanging around your neck or to your side.
yeah.
I have one. I got one for each end. I find them quite useful, especially when you don't want to hold on to your cup.
Especially when you have to carry your gimbal around.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. Good morning, Tiki Man. How are ya? Oops, pardon me. So much Grinchmas stuff in here. And this is usually available all year round as well.
Yeah, this isn't just a holiday. This section of the store is always reserved for that. So say if you're like in the middle of summer, you want to get a head start, you can still come here and get something in your hands.
John says it's going to be getting down to 10 below 0 in Wisconsin.
I feel
That
like everyone
sounds a little naughty.
I'm correct. There's like a huge storm like hitting everyone in the country right now.
Oh yeah,
so.
it's going to be a brutal weekend. Good morning, Lisa Z.
It's definitely cold here, but other places so much colder.
Santa baby, you're going in the Disney tonight.
It took his eyes.
Well, you're supposed to hold it up over like you're drinking it.
Oh, look.
When you hold it up, hold it down a little bit like it's level. See, there you go. See? Now you become the Grinch while you're sipping your tea. That's what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to provide the ice. Good morning, Blair. Thank you very much. Hope your day is awesome. Sometimes as I'm scrolling, sometimes I grab the screen down and I accidentally refresh. So. Somebody's sleeping over there. Is that a Snorlax? Wait, that's Pokemon. I was thinking Lorax. Lorax? Snorlax? I didn't realize I was gonna go Pokemon on me there. But I did, didn't I?
Let's go.
John Bowen, welcome in. Kadani Sean. Good morning, Shelby. How are you guys doing today? EXP626. Aloha. Need to get these for our kids so we don't have to call them by their names anymore. We've got the summer edition. And now that we're in winter, the winter edition. And the sleeping edition.
Yeah, that was a sleeping edition.
Oh, look, it's even got frills.
Yeah, it's got the frill.
It's got the frills and the chills.
Shirt with the frill.
I'm his favorite thing.
And this is how you start a war.
Especially if you have several kids.
Yes.
Good morning, Green Giant.
These look nice.
0 doesn't make sense. You got to have some temperature, right? It's actually kind of a cool design. I like that. You guys are just popping in. Welcome to Universal Orlando Resort.
Is it these guys?
What's that?
This is. It's like a bad sloth.
Is that what's snoring? Who's the sleep score? Hey. Hello, hello. How are you guys?
Good. I'm Greg.
Oh, nice to meet you, Greg. How are you? You guys want to say hello to everybody?
I'll stay off
No.
camera.
That's why we asked.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Well, it's good to meet you guys.
Yeah, I just wanted to say hi over here.
And
Cool.
cool.
We were only going to be at Disney, and then we ended up having a day out here. So
Cool. What do you guys got planned for today?
just going around. The rest of the crew is all fun coasters. I'm not that crazy, so.
So you're gonna go check out some of the lower stuff
Yes.
closer to the ground.
Yeah, stuff closer to the ground.
Did you guys get a chance to catch anything with the Grinch this morning?
We tried, literally, as we were clicking to accept
It's like they're
the
gone. They are
I
gone.
was actually trying as well.
He was trying as well, and
I
it's
was
like
trying as
they were
well,
just
and
slipping
it
away.
went away in like 3 seconds.
It's faster than the virtual queues than you have over at Disney.
Yeah, no,
So
you
it's-
get Guardians easy. You
Yeah,
just keep-
this you're just watching them disappear. You're just like, oh my gosh, and it's like gone before the day.
I
So
mean, at least with like Guardians of Rise and Resistance, you
have a second chance.
You just press a button and they give you your time for you. You have to choose a time. If everyone else chooses that time, you're out of
It's
luck. 'cause
gone.
then you have to do it again.
So are you guys gonna go catch the? Are you gonna go catch the Grinchmas show?
Yeah, we'll probably do that.
So I think we're gonna go for the 11:15 show in there and check that one out as well. So well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet
Hope you guys have an awesome day today.
Yeah.
How long are you guys here for?
We're leaving on Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday evening.
Are you flying or are you driving?
Yeah, Saturday evening, fly back to California.
Woo! Well, luckily you're going to California, not going north.
Yeah, we'll see.
That could be even worse. So, well, best of luck in your
Yeah.
travel, and it's a pleasure meeting you guys. Have fun today.
Yeah.
Let me get out of my shade there. Look. Good morning, Kyle. Oh, we are staying quite warm, David. We're doing good. It's warming back up.
Yeah, it was much chillier before. It's still
Good
cold,
morning,
but
Crystal.
it's much better.
Good to see you, Christine. So we had somebody from the community. Greg was here to say hello. He didn't want to be on camera. He's a little camera shy, he said. But thank you so much, Greg, for popping over and saying hello. And as always, it is a pleasure to meet our community and to see you in the parks. So thank you for popping over and saying hello this morning. You're as cuddly as a cactus. Is that what it says?
Yep.
A few people we could give that to. The left side empty on Hollywood. Anything at this time of year empty is crazy. Here's your hoodie, dude.
Got a little like
Always naughty.
if you pull it up, it's got the little like. I know who would see that, but
It's cool. It's even if you don't, everybody don't know. Camera's being really kind of weird today. Every time I'm trying to scroll, it tries to refresh. So, all right, turn it back. Good morning, Melina. How are you? Thank you guys for the thumbs up today. 156 likes already. You guys are having a good time. Don't forget to hit the button, get that up and going, and we'll hopefully have some new friends come in here and hang out with us today. So. Lotus, it's going to be a fun morning. Hope you guys are looking forward to have a little bit of Grinchmas. And we're going to walk around the entire park. We're going to come back over and check out the Who-liday Spectacular. And later on, we have an appointment with the Grinch. Welcome in, DBC Kev. 20s, and I know. Can you imagine? That is, I don't have enough warm weather clothes for stuff like that. So let me show you guys over here at Hong Konkers. This is where you're going to meet the Grinch later on today.
just sign up.
It's already done. I mean, it took less than a minute for every one of the virtual time slots to be gone. You have to be ready at 9 o'clock when the park opens.
It's like less than like 15 seconds.
Yes, it's like it literally is 20 seconds or less, and they're gone. So let me give you some tips for making sure if you are going to be here. First of all, you have to be on property. You don't have to be inside the park, but you do have to be on at least universal Wi-Fi. And I recommend at least be in City Walk, be on universal Wi-Fi, have your universal app already open, going to the spot where you select how many people will be in your party, and at 9 o'clock or whenever the park's open, you just got to keep hitting refresh and be fast. I mean, seriously, fast. Because Owen watched them all slip away from himself this morning. It was
like I knew it was going to be fast, but I didn't expect it to. It wasn't just that it was going fast. I had to choose a time. That's what makes it so complicated. Because at Disney, all you have to do is press a button,
and they assign you a time.
They assign you a time. Here, you have to choose a time, and that time slot's already been played by the time you click it. Then you have to do it again, and by the time you repeat this too many times, they're completely gone.
It was just kind of weird to see him, like slipping away. Welcome in, Russ. How you doing this morning? So we'll make our way back over here. We've got a little bit of time before we have to be back to get in line for Grinchmas. So we recommend getting in line about half an hour beforehand. So good morning, Calvin. Welcome in. Let's start making our way around. Good morning, Jeff. Welcome into the stream. It's getting brighter. I'm glad that it's kind of burning off, because this morning, Owen made the comment this morning, it looked like walking through Silent Hill, if you've ever played that game.
It really looks like.
The PlayStation can't load all the pixels, so you can only see so far before you can opens back up again.
It really looked like Silent Hill took place inside of Universal. That's what it looked like. That's the best way I can describe it. You're gonna see Pyramid Head riding on Hagrid's.
So Calvin wanted me to bring my Bucky's beaver onesie from Bucky's to come meet the Grinch, but I don't have one in possession just yet. So I don't know if I can somehow get a hold of one and come back again and do another meet and greet next week and let the Grinch see all of the Buckiness. Calvin says as long as it doesn't look like The Mist. The Mist, the movie, the Stephen King movie, or the movie based on the Stephen King story. Which is funny because in the movie The Mist, one of the actors in the movie, I went to college with it, and it was so weird to see him up on the big screen. He also I know him. He also was in one of the scenes in the third season of Stranger Things. Was it the third or second? Maybe it was the second.
I think it was second.
It was the second. It was the second season.
We talked about this before. I think
it was the second season. So you're sitting there watching. Can you imagine just watching a show on Netflix and all of a sudden the dude you went to high school or college with is like up on the screen? You're like, wait a minute.
Hold on.
I know him. Hello, Amanda. Welcome in. I don't know if we're going to do a poll today. We got a lot to get in, but we may be doing so. We'll have to see. Well, we may be able to get a treat today. We'll see if we've got the resources to do so. And I'll leave it up to Susan. Susan is in the chat, even though she might not be chatting because of her use of only one typing hand. So maybe we'll do a treat a little bit later on. We'll see if we have the potential to do that. Welcome in, Fred. Fred says, hi, Chris and Owen. Oh, the fountain is talking this morning. Oh, I think Earl the squirrel would love it if we had a Bucky's beaver join and come say hello. Rodents unite.
Honestly, I was gonna one day wear my Bucky shirt. Yeah, first say it's my Earl the Squirrel shirt.
Oh, no, yes, you're Earl the squirrel.
See, you can tell. I mean, it's a red shirt, so.
And John Sean, thank you so much for joining and being a part of our Magic Crew cast.
Oh, is that Hagrid's? Oh. Oh wow, it goes all the way back there.
Thank you for joining. And guys, if you are part of our Magic Crew cast here on the membership for YouTube, you get a special name badge. Your name is in green to show everybody you're part of the community here. And you get special emojis, including our Grinch emoji. Hogsmeade. Good morning, Smoking Keto. How you doing today? Welcome in. He's a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
There are a lot of Grinches.
It really is a heel. Awesome. Thank you so much. I love the fact that so many of our cast are getting their new name badges. The longer you're staying in the cast, your name badge will change over after a time. Hey, you want to go into Honeydukes? You want to grab the door for us? Dude, that was cool. I don't know if you saw that, but Spider-Man had a wand. Spider-Man!
Wow, the next
You're a
Spider-Man movie
magician.
really goes hard.
You're a wizard, Parker. Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Doing the spells like Spider-Man can.
I have to say,
That's-
most times when going to a park or something, candy would not usually be a souvenir or something you would look forward to getting. But there are so many, like, just handmade goods from the movie that you can't really get anywhere else.
No problem. I was like, you're gonna pay like $15 for chocolate, you know?
Right, yeah, right.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Got fizzing Whizbees. Exploding bonbons. Susan's had those before.
Oh, is this a cauldron? Maybe no, this is a chocolate cauldron.
This is a
That's not the
chocolate.
one I'm thinking of.
Yeah, this is a different one. That's not the cupcake in the cauldron.
Yeah.
Good morning, Michelle. Welcome in.
White chocolate skull.
David says, was there last week, did Velocicoaster right at 9 a.m. Had probably a really good wait time.
Yeah.
Love a good Velocicoaster ride. We cannot stream Velocicoaster, but that doesn't mean that afterwards I can't get Owen on there for a
Yeah,
little
I
bit
feel
of
like- I feel
roller
like-
coaster fun.
I feel like that may be tough task. Like, hold on, sis. I don't even if you can get going on.
Do you love these
You even let you do that. So.
Earwax. Alas. Earwax. Honeydukes. So, Jeremy, I am in Gryffindor officially, and Owen has not taken the test.
I'm a divergent.
He is divergent.
Yes, I'm divergent.
He refuses to be in any house. He wants to be in them all.
That's only one day coming.
And
a sipper.
that's a drink.
Oh, there's something in here. That's cool.
So Susan is Ravenclaw. Our daughter Liberty is in Hufflepuff. Are you okay?
I forgot the school was right behind that.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Shh, shh.
Really cool bag. Hand stored shotgun in it though. That would completely.
No, wait. That's where you keep your frogs in. Good morning. How you doing, Mags? Welcome in, Claudia. Are you okay, Owen? Is the skull gonna get you? He's gonna get you. He's gonna get
You
you.
can hear the air pressure.
Uh oh, here come the Weasleys. Inside there. And it's got a chocolate frog on the side. Uh-oh. It's hard to do this stuff one-handed.
Do you need help? Here, let me. What are you trying to?
Zip it back up. Keeps moving. Look at the bowl down there.
Oh, that hurts. So you have a friend with you while you're eating.
It's a chocolate frog in the bowl. Hi, Panchito. Welcome in to Universal.
You also got what looks like a.
Ooh, that's kind of cool. A chocolate
Yeah.
frog plate.
Oh, so it looks at you while you're eating?
So chocolate frogs come in a couple of different things. This is actually just a container. I don't believe there's any chocolate frog in it. It's just a porcelain chocolate frog container. It's $24.99. Let me show you the actual chocolate frogs. Where are they? Where are the chocolate frogs? They're usually all over the place. Honeydukes. Here we go. So this is the actual container with a chocolate frog in it, and they are free. Now, did you see a price listed?
3 for 35.
3 for $35. How much for one? There we go.
Regular 14 each. So you buy 3, you get $10 off one.
So $14 each for a container of a chocolate frog, and it comes with a wizard card inside. So a little bit of a discount if you buy more. I knew they would be there. There's lots of them.
There's also just a card
This
for
is
10, which includes cards in it. So I guess if you're just looking for the cards, this is for you.
features 1 wizard card. Is there no chocolate in there?
I think. I'm not
It's
sure.
got nutritional information on there. I
Wait,
think there's a
hold on.
chocolate frog. 1 milk chocolate shaped frog and 5 wizard cards.
Okay, so this
for
is
$30.
Twice, this is twice as much, but includes more cards, basically.
Yes, and it's got a collectible tin to keep later on instead of a cardboard box.
Yeah.
Or you can get the
Chocolate Frog Plus.
or you can get the porcelain one.
Premium.
The porcelain one has no chocolate in it, and it's $25.
How do you like your chocolate frog? With
Wait,
or without the frog?
wait. Susan says that there is a chocolate frog inside the porcelain one as well. Is it? Let's see. Be sure there's no nutritional information.
Okay. Maybe. Well, I mean, it's also
This is
in the.
this is porcelain one, not the tin. The tin has one. I don't think there's one in the porcelain.
I think this is just a dishware decoration, just because it's also with placed with the bowls and plates.
All the candies. Candy, 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 candy. Steady yourself, Garfield. So we've got all the different flavors of treats. Got the pumpkin pasties, ginger meat cookie, cupcake, the pumpkin cake, lots of wine, chocolate skeletons, the no melt ice cream.
There's the liquid love.
And all the fudge. There's the cauldron cake. And yes, the cauldron cakes are really good. It's like a cupcake baked inside of a silicone cauldron. You can take the silicone with you and bake into something else in there later. Keeps the cupcake really nice and moist as well inside. Yes, I said moist. Good morning, Julie. Welcome to Hogsmeade. Good morning, Jen. Thank you, Michelle. Appreciate all of you guys who are renewing your Magic Crew Cast memberships as they come around after their first month. Thank you guys so much for the support and for being a part of our cast. And enjoy the new badges as they switch over after the first month. Our wait time right now for Haggard's Magical Creatures and Motorbike Adventure is 170 minutes. That's
2 hours and 10 minutes.
oh, that's 10 minutes shy of 3 hours. 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So it is a good wait today, which is not to be unheard of in the first thing in the morning.
It's likely going to go as quickly as. It may lower down later in the day, but it's peak at the moment.
Good morning, Travel Adventures. Good to see you in here, Don. All you guys talking about snow coming in your area over the next weekend. We already have snow here in Hogsmeade. Look, it's all over the rooftops. On the rooftops of Hogsmeade. Whew, what a sight. Alrighty, let's hop on in through here.
Haggard is 170.
Got the 3 broomsticks, one of your sit-down quick service areas.
Both of the quick service areas in Harry Potter serve some real quality food. But it's also worth mentioning that they keep it so realistic to the movie that you will not find any cold products there. So
No muggle drinks are inside. So if you need a muggle drink for your meal, make sure you get it before you come into Hogsmeade.
Very funny, young man. You think you are? I'll have you know that this entire thought will come straight out of your
Wonder what's in that package. Or that one.
Working with you on your defensive spells. How could you possibly have achieved such low marks on your defense against the dark arts OWLs? You'll never be an aura now! I know you think those disgusting little fists are quite charming, but your noses are coming into my garden and uprooting my cabbages. If you don't denome your garden immediately, I'll find someone who will.
You never want to get a howler. The howler, right? Isn't it called a howler?
yeah, so howler or yeller, one of the two.
That's an old yeller, but it's red. All right, let's pop out this way. See if we can make to the back area. I want to go to the back side of the 3 broomsticks. So we can see and watch from back here. You can see the Velocicoaster.
And the bridge that goes like right under the double loop. Oh, the food.
You can smell the food. It's breakfast time.
Oh, I didn't know they did breakfast here.
1 a.m. for dog games. Well, thank you for hanging out with us this morning. So yes, you can have breakfast here at the 3 broomsticks. Matter of fact, there is a package that you can sign up for when you get reservations that will grant you a breakfast at the 3 broomsticks or at the Leaky Cauldron as part of your reservation. So if you are a big Harry Potter fan, when you guys reach out to us for booking your next Universal trip, tell us you'd like to try the Universal Harry Potter package. Looks like our Velocicoaster is not working. There it goes. I was getting a little worried there for a second.
So smooth.
Who wants to go for a ride on Velocicoaster?
We have to go out to say Mary's name.
Yep. The one way. Good morning, Heather. The Christmas howler. Jingle bells, jingle bells. You didn't do as you were supposed to this year, Ronald Weasley. That's a pretty good time with Hogwarts Express only being 10 minutes. I'm not surprised though, because to get on the Hogwarts Express means you're changing from one park to the other, and starting the first part of the day, it's going to be a lot less likely that people are going to already be changing parks. But make sure you do have a park-to-park ticket if you're coming, if you want to ride Hogwarts Express, because it does take you from one park to the other, and you can't do it unless you can get in both parks. So, whew. Navigation. I'm on the wrong side of the street. Well, I am in, I am in the UK, so. This is our line right now for Ollivanders. We've got new wizards with new wands out here trying out their spells.
I want to make sure.
Did anybody get their Hogwarts letter yet this year? There's still time! So you guys tell me if there's something official. I try not to make sure I put any information out there unless it's confirmed or verified, but there's lots of rumors out there at the moment. Thank you, Paul. How are you doing this afternoon? Good morning. Welcome back in, Taco Lover. How are you doing today? It's still dark there in Portland, 20 degrees. That's going to be a rough weekend for a lot of people this weekend.
Definitely matches the description of White Christmas.
Next year, I'm driving a group there for Christmas for 2023 for a week. Awesome. Where are you guys driving in from? Yep. A lot of people trying to figure out exactly how to do that this weekend. Down from Philly. I've made that drive before.
Really?
Yeah, had to drive from Philly all the way down back to Atlanta in one fell swoop. It was fun. Not really.
Was it during Christmas time?
It was actually in February.
Okay, so not as bad. Yeah.
All right, let's keep going because we're going to make our way back over to Seuss Landing in about 25 minutes. We're going to get you guys back over to Seuss Landing. We're going to get you in for the 11:15 Grinchmas Who-liday Spectacular. And then we have an appointment to meet the Grinch later on today as well. This little bird's going to get stepped on, buddy. Watch out. There's usually like some fish or turtles or something down here in the water, but not today. There's just little birds. Look at the little birdies. Liberty would love these guys.
Just tiny sparrows.
All right, let's watch and see when our next Velocicoaster comes through. Oh, it's already started snowing in Pennsylvania. There it goes. Luckily for us, when we were told to drive back, it was quite literally the middle of the night. It was like at 2 o'clock in the morning. So at least that part of the traffic wasn't too bad. I was actually doing drive testing for something brand new that nobody had heard of called XM radio, which is at that point was completely separate from Sirius. And we were having the drive test areas, and we were in New York City. They told us to come down and they wanted us to drive Philly. just a quick little section of Philly, and then after we got done at like 1 o'clock in the morning, they said, all right, drive back to Atlanta. And we're like, what? We're like, all right. So we did.
It's only an hour.
Hour, 60 minutes.
Still long, but not as bad.
Good morning, Tink 64. Welcome to Universal this morning. So I've heard a lot of people saying in their areas they're only going to get rain. It's not going to be cold enough for it to actually turn into snow. As long as it doesn't turn to ice. Ice is like the worst ever.
Ice, you can't go anywhere.
All these negative temperatures everywhere. It's crazy. Good morning, love pugs. So our weather today started off kind of cold. I was a little concerned. We first got here, it was slightly drizzling. There was no sun, complete clouds, and Owen and I were freezing. It's gotten a little bit better.
It's not as windy. I feel like the wind has to be the worst part of it. It's one thing if it's chilly. It's another thing if it's constantly blowing.
Look at those bubbles, man. Some major bubbles. All coming out of that one wand. Dude, all the bubbles in Orlando coming right over there. All those bubbles. There's, at the airport, they're like, we got 100% chance of bubbles today coming over Orlando. Look at the line for our raptor encounter. This is where you can meet Blue, the famous or infamous raptor, Velociraptor, or baby Sierra, sometimes comes out. Appreciate it, Kadadi Sean. Just moved from Buffalo, New York. Was that not perfect timing? You can look at the old reports going home at home and go, yeah, that was good. Here, I want to get one more shot of that, of the next car coming through here. That's an awesome little bloop over the top. Good morning, Walt. Welcome in.
You just get like a second to see everything.
This is the first part of Velocicoasters in this little containment area here with the actual 4 other Velociraptors. There is Blue, Delta, and Bravo, and
Charlie?
is it Charlie? I don't remember.
Last one I had a theory like someone.
Wait for the next one to pop over that hill. If you're riding for the first time and you're overwhelmed by all the fun that's being while you're having the ride, you may not notice there are actual Velociraptors all hidden throughout this compound and beside the track, as if they're getting ready to pounce on you if you slow down at all. So must go fast. Oh, you guys are fine. Go ahead. Wow!
I love how
That was good. Somebody's having a good time. Wow!
I love how the gate like clouds red when they get near the launch.
You get 2 launches on this ride too.
Oh yeah.
The second launch is really up to the top hat. Goes up to about just shy of 200 feet up. Good views while you're up there. If you're
The first launch
brave
is
enough
fast,
to look
but
around.
The second launch is even faster. You need a lot of speed to get over that hump.
Lindsay says we're going to be in Universal in 2 weeks to celebrate our son's 13th birthday. Awesome. What a great birthday.
Glad we can show some of the stuff here.
If you have any questions in preparation for your trip, let us know.
Here's probably the last ride you want to ride on a day like this.
Yeah, I'll bet there's somebody on here, though. We don't get to see it straight on very often. Luckily for us, Taco Lover, we're in the parks a lot, and I don't really ever had any issues with mosquitoes while we're here in Universal or Disney. They do a really great job with pest control, so I've never gotten bitten by a mosquito in either of the parks, nor have I been bitten by a gator. So, it's empty! Everybody says, nope, ain't getting wet.
Yeah, I feel like you're walking around and you get bit by a gator every few seconds. There's a problem where you're at.
It's like slap, slap,
Yeah.
gators, slap.
Make sure it's
Hey,
not
hand me
large
that
full
gator
of water.
repellent.
These gators.
Who's got the gator spray?
Who got the gator spray?
What you mean you left the gator spray back at the hotel?
We need the gator spray.
Ooh, another empty one. Nobody's gonna get in this water in this temp. Ooh, bye, Pam. Thank you so much for popping in. Hopefully we'll see you tonight at Animal Kingdom. Have a great afternoon. So one of our favorite places to eat while we're here at Islands of Adventure is Thunder Falls Terrace. They have roasted pork, they have rotisserie chicken, they have rice bowls, and served oftentimes with plantains and good solid food. I mean, we're talking a bowl of rice and beans with roasted pork, plantains, and it's a solid meal. It's not like, you know, it's a hot dog with some french fries. And so sit out on the patio and near the water and watch guests come down from the ride as you're eating your meal. all 999 of them. Home. Welcome in, Bill. Rain of calm. This is Kong is also known by me as the Fun Fast and the Furious.
It is true. It is true. From experience.
I'm lying, I'm riding.
Can confirm. This claim was fact checked. It is true.
Because when I head on up to the islands, to the mountains of Skull Island. Doing good, Bill. We're working hard. We're actually streaming twice a day this week. So not only are we at Universal today, this morning, and this afternoon, tonight I'm going to be back over at Animal Kingdom, take you guys to Pandora at nighttime. So glad to have you back in.
Also, if I'm correct, seeing some of the new stuff because of the new Avatar movie. Right?
Yeah, the Avatar Way of Water, there is some new foods available at Sautilly Canteen. So we'll see if we can grab some of that and share with you guys with this evening. Good morning, Mark. How you doing today? Welcome to Toon Lagoon. Oh, the walls are down. Oh, that's good. Is it open? Is it open? Well, since Ian came through, had a little damage over here on Ripsaw Falls.
Oh, Ripsaw Falls not
And
functional?
the walls were up, and they were working on it. I mean, they had full walls up. You couldn't even look back there. Doing good, Logan. How about yourself? Is anybody riding?
Well, I'm sure they got a lot of stuff.
I mean, nobody's riding River Adventure. I'm curious if anybody's riding this one. You definitely get wet on this one. Much more than River Adventure. I almost got wet there. Nadine, yes, we have some amazing mods. And thank you to all of our mods for all that you guys do.
I think it's a hard time cutting if like there's like broken spray, like there's squares that aren't working or those are Christmas lights.
So far we haven't seen anybody come down. This is a fun ride though, but you have to be prepared. There we go, there we have a victim, I mean a guest. Oh man. In the face. There's no way you get out. You do not get out of this ride dry. It just doesn't happen. See if we can see them coming around here. Oh, it does, Wendy. It just slaps you right smack in the face. Good water ride, a lot of fun. So, I don't know if you heard, Owen, they're going to be closing down Ripsaw Falls next month, and they're going to reopen it in 2024 as Fiona's Fun Ferry. Yeah. So, I'm joking, by the way.
I know.
It's a fun log flume. It goes, it has all kinds of little quirks and stuff on the backside. There are several places that you cannot see that you have no idea what to expect if you've never ridden on it, that are on the back where they have jets coming at you and sprays here and there, and they intentionally have leaks under the slide on the back so that when you're going under one of the other tubes that you've already been on up above, it leaks down onto you. It's made to be that way. But Owen, I want to show everybody something we don't normally show them. Let's come back here. This little, the first time I saw this, I was surprised. I'd never seen or heard about it before. But you can see it barely through a fence. And I've shown it to a few guys on live streams before. But they have lockers. Now, here's something to know about, guys. Very important when you come to Universal. If you're riding rides like the Hulk or Hagrid's, or the Mummy, there are lockers that are available for free for the smaller lockers for a period of time so that you can ride the ride. That is not the case for the water rides.
All right, you have to pay.
You have to pay for the water rides, no matter what.
I forget that these lockers are tucked away over here.
And that's the same thing for here, and same thing for Popeye's Bill Drop barges. But this is what you don't always get to see. It's Aesop and Son, Fractured Fairy Tales. Go for it, Owen. Only a few people would get that. I don't even know if you would get this. You never used to watch Rocky and Bullwinkle. But they used to have a segment called Aesop and Son, where he would tell his son stories, and the intro had them riding with a jackhammer, which of course would not exist back in their time. Are you having fun? Logan, the weather's good. We got a high of 72 today. It will be raining here and there. Mostly going to be cloudy. But if it stays like it is now, it's not too bad. Jeff says, I heard Tron will have Magic Band lockers.
What?
You open with your Magic Band.
Okay, that
Sort of
makes
like
more sense.
sort of like you open up with your tickets here. And hopefully, there's rumors, but hopefully it is true that Disney has maybe taken a tip from Universal. One of the best things Universal did here at Velocicoaster was create the lockers that have two sides. So you put your stuff in from the front when you get on the ride, and then when you get off the ride, they put you in a different room where you can pull it out the back. So people coming in the lockers and people coming out of the lockers never actually meet, which is a wonderful system.
Oh, wow.
It blew up.
Point this out, that
Was it Fractured Stories or Fractured Fables? It was something like that.
every time one of the log rooms comes down, this entire area. may have
This is
completely
all
different-
dynamite and stuff like that. So when they come through, it's supposed to make it explode.
But it's not the same every time. Like sometimes it will just have the sound effects. Sometimes the boards are left up.
But the log flumes are so fast when you're riding it, you don't know what's going on. It's really for the people out here.
Yeah. But sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. You just have to keep watching and see that.
You could get on it right now, Owen, if you wanted to. I mean, you could get on it right now. You could ride by yourself. I would catch you going down the hill. There they go.
See, that one had the sound effects, but none of the boards.
None of the boards went up.
So it's different.
Good morning, Vanessa. So there was Fractured Fairy Tales was one. Aesop and Son was completely different because it was more of a learning kind of a thing. I liked those stories. Retelling of them all. Fractured Fairy Tales had the intro with the little fairy with the little wand. Bling. All right, well, you know what? We need to make our way back over to Seuss Landing because we've got to get in for the Grinchmas if we're going to see the show at 11:15. So let's speed it up a little bit. Try to get back in time for line. Bum 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 bum. Darkwood.
Baby got with us, and Daisy, what a family! Incredible, unstable.
You did a really good job of
Look,
syncing everything up to the song this area.
the water goes in there and comes out here. All right, Owen. Growing up, Sundays were always a really fun time at the house. because we get the Sunday paper. What was the best part of the Sunday paper?
Garfield?
Huh?
Garfield?
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 A little more broad than that.
Got it. Peanuts.
It was when you got your colored comic strips.
Oh, okay.
You
well,
got your they were in color on Sunday. And instead of being just one page, you had an entire section that was about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. So you had a whole lot more titles on Sunday. More titles on Sunday than you had any other day of the week.
That's a lot of
The papers would pay more on Sunday. And I'm going to ask you a trivia question, and I know you're not going to know the answer, but I'm going to try.
Okay.
On Sunday, when you opened up the paper, the Sunday paper, which was always huge, when you opened up the Sunday paper and you went for that one section of colored comics, what did we call it? What was the slang term for that section of paper?
Filled?
Hmm?
Filled?
Filled?
Yeah.
It starts with an F, though.
Buddies?
What was that?
Buddies?
Did exactly. We called them the funnies. Hey, can you give me the funnies? They were the funnies. How did you know that? That was awesome.
I was in there somewhere. I heard it before.
It was exactly what we called them. It was the colored comic strips on Sunday we referred to as the funnies. It's Wolverine! Wolverine! That's a tough guy right there. Don't mess with him. Wolverine! Sabretooth, Wolverine! Sabretooth, Wolverine!
Where'd that come from?
I still gotta show you what that comes from. I'm Wolverine! If you guys don't know what that reference is, the next time you're off stream, go into YouTube, do a search for Seuss, S-E-A-L, Seuss, Wolverine, Sabretooth, and see what pops up. It would always live in my mind rent-free. Welcome in, guys. If you're just joining us here, we're at Universal Orlando. Here at Islands of Adventure. Walking through the superhero Marvel Island. Where we just saw Wolverine off to the side. Over here, we have Rogue and Storm. Somebody needs to talk to Storm. I mean, seriously? Storm, seriously? The weather, Storm?
What did you do? It was your fault.
You know, Eric, maybe that's where you've heard it before, Owen. Eric just mentioned that in the movie A Christmas Story, they refer to them as the funnies.
That's true. That's true. But I did hear it somewhere before.
Good morning, welcome in, Onyx Chrono. That's very possible, Eric. That's exactly where he's heard it from before. I'm trying to remember when we stopped that as we got older. Trying to find the right side. Everybody's walking this way.
Because I've been driving my car back and forth, dropping him up, picking him up.
Sorry, I'm trying to stay in the chat, but it's really difficult this morning because of the crowds. I jump back in a little bit if I can. Levi, why isn't HHN back at Islands? Mainly because of the fact that, one, they have to close the park for HHN, and it allows those who don't want to buy tickets a place to still play. It doesn't shut off both parks. Because not everybody who comes during the Halloween season likes to have scary stuff. So it allows those who have younger children or those who don't like to be scared a place to play while all those enjoy HHN. That's the kind of way I look at it.
What kind of scare show are they gonna play in Seuss Land?
Zombies. Zoo zombies.
The Cat in the Hat attacks.
I'm finally catching back up in chat. Amanda says Disney Parks just announced Walt Disney World Railroad returning for cast member previews today with all new narration and voiceovers.
Oh, that is good. That is good. That means soon it has to come back to the public.
Yes.
They always do the cast member testing first time, but only show parts of cast members to make sure it's all right for general viewing. So that is really good. Hopefully that means that it will still be open as Tron finishes up construction.
All right, so welcome in, guys. We're at the Seuss Landing. So I missed that, Vanessa. I'm so sorry. As I was walking through, I was having a hard time keeping my eye up on the screen, and I missed it. Sounds like you're going through some medical issues. Believe me, we completely understand that idea. We hope that we can help you out and keep you in high spirits, and thank you for popping in and giving us an opportunity to do that. Good morning, Gulf Coast. Welcome in. All right, we're going to jump in line, guys, to go see the Grinchmas. You guys come and join us. We have to wait a little bit. Thank you guys for being patient as we have to wait for the show.
I think we made a good time.
The first showing is at 11:15. Grinchmas. Welcome in, Captain Good Guy.
Yeah, last time I was here, this line was completely packed. It looks like we're going to at least off like halfway in.
Welcome in, Rachel. Yes, make sure you get everything you need before the blizzard hits. I will recommend, Owen, that if you need to take a personal stop over the restrooms, to do so before the show. The Islands of Fear. Vampires meet Hogwarts.
I'm gonna be mad if they don't have like dinos roaming the Jurassic Park area. That is a freebie right there.
Hello. All right. We are coming backstage areas to come into the sound stage where we will be watching Grinchmas.
I remember when I was back here a few months ago. Someplace over there under that canopy.
Exactly.
They probably have to rearrange these backstage areas on a constant basis for all the events they do. Yeah, now we're kind of in.
Darren, Ninja watching today. Welcome in, Darren. Thank you to all of our Ninja watchers this morning hanging out with us. If you, reminder, if you guys are Ninja watching and have to turn the volume down, but would still like to listen to what's being said, turn on the closed captionings. Closed captioning should be found right up there. Find the symbol, click it, turn it on. That way, if you have to turn the volume down, you can still kind of hear what's going on in the narration. I don't know what we're going to do for a treat afterwards. We'll have to kind of see. Have to get something for Owen, though. We've got to keep him going. Me, I've got a few spares if I miss something. If I miss a meal, I'm okay. Wow, they're already doing the backups. Wow, dude, we are 20, 30 minutes, no, 25 minutes. Yes, we're doing the backup lines. The front lines are already full.
Oh,
Crazy!
oh, wow.
Get here early, but it is the first show. So. All right, dude, can I pass this off to you real quick?
Sure.
I am going to take that opportunity because I can. I'm going to leave you in good hands with Owen. I'll be right back with you guys. I'm going to go check out the Nickelodeon Studios bathroom.
So how are you guys doing? Currently in a section wedged between Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure that way. Merry Christmas to you as well. So this entire back area is reserved for the Grinchmas line and also the show itself, taking place within the backstage area. Hi. Hello, good morning. It's only available during this time of year. I think, like I said, I did go to HN for the first time this year, so it is pretty understandable that I have to constantly switch out what is going on here in backstage, depending on what's happening seasonally. Wait, no, get back up. I know me. Okay, here. They also have popcorn.
Some snackage.
It's preloaded.
Yep, preloaded popcorn and snacks before you get into the show. So the reason that I refer to those as the Nickelodeon Studios bathrooms, they used to film Nickelodeon shows back here.
What?
And yes, this used to be part of Nickelodeon Studios. And if you go into the bathrooms there, at the bathroom stalls, underneath the stalls, the tiles, instead of being white tiles, they turn green. And they're all spread out in weird patterns, and it looks like slime all on the floor because, you know, you get slimed in Nickelodeon. So I almost recommend, if you're a big Nickelodeon fan back in the day, just go to the bathroom just for the sake of...
Just go to the bathroom.
Just to see the slime on the floor.
No. Snacks, absolutely not. Go back. Yeah, the last time we went here, the line was nowhere close to here. This is extremely close to Ripsaw Rocket.
Welcome in, Corey. Good morning. Welcome in.
So you refer to this as the backup line.
Well, not the...
We're going to miss a show?
No, we're going to get in it. It just means those are the primary lines. They fill in the front parts first, so we're going to be in the back of the studio.
That's fine. As long as we get in.
Yeah, we're still kind of looking at that. We're seeing if whether or not we can get park reservations is really the big deal on that, is the question. Nick, Nickelodeon. As a kid, anybody else as a kid ever be afraid to say the word water? Or the phrase, I don't know? If you know, you know. Oh, Karina. We'll catch you later. Have a good one.
Since we're probably going to
Look, they're filling in the backpack rows now.
Since we're probably going to be here for a bit. May have talked about this on stream before, but does anyone in chat know about Rock and Roll? No, wrong part. About Ripsaw Rocket's secret menu?
They always use like a set about 16, 20 songs before you get on, each with a different gender. But there's actually a much larger set of songs that you can access by holding down the logo, and then
Have to hold it for like 10 seconds.
yeah, hold down the logo for 10 seconds, and the keypad will appear, and then you have to type a certain number in that keypad for the song you want to play.
It's a 3-digit code, and you have to know the codes ahead of time for it
Yes.
to work. But if you go online and Google it, the secret menu for the music on Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket, again, hold down the logo for 10 seconds, enter your 3 digits, and it will play your secret song, including the Rainbow Connection off of Muppets. This is one of them.
You can also, if you know the correct code, you can rickroll your friends on the ride. Hey, I know this cool secret. You have to hold the logo.
Connection.
Hold the logo, and if you press in these certain numbers, you get all songs at once. Totally true. Trust me.
Levi says, I saw a TV taping of Double Dare in that building. Love the Double Dare. What's so funny is the host of that show, Mark Summers, was the host of Double Dare, and it was a show about getting kids in, messy situations and slime and whipped cream and gunk and, picking fake giant noses and junk like that. Mark Summers was actually suffered very greatly from obsessive compulsive disorder, and was extremely fearful of getting things on him and getting messy. I don't like that. Is probably the worst job he could have had as far as the exposure to that kind of stuff. But he did quite well, and nobody really knew about it until years later when he talked about it more in detail. But yeah, and later on, Mark Summers did actually become quite famous a second go around for different people, for not only hosting a show on Food Network, but he owns his own food company and production company.
Really?
So yeah.
What's it called?
I don't remember.
Huh?
I don't remember.
Oh.
Welcome in, babes in Toyland. How you doing today? If you guys are just popping in here, we are waiting for our turn to go into our stage show area for the Grinch Who Stole Christmas stage show, featuring music from Mannheim Steamroller. It's a good stage production. When we get inside, guys, I will be chatting less before the show, and during the show, I will be chatting zilch. Zero. I will not have any conversations with anybody while the show's going on, for the sake of those who are sitting around me, so that they can enjoy the show 100%. We will also be turning our screens down to about 95% darkness.
So you won't be able to see any chat.
So I might every once in a while see a chat and pop it up, but I won't respond to it. So I want you guys to enjoy the show. It's a great show here, a stage show that happens now until the first of the year. But I want you guys to enjoy it fully, as well as everybody who's sitting around us. So if you do have a question, if you get it in before the show, that's great. If not, hold it till the end of the show if you'd like us to respond to it personally. Very much so, yes.
Oh, it looks like they're filming something else.
Maybe they're filming that you're going to theater now. I mean, it is only 15 minutes before the actual show starts. So that makes sense.
Mark Summers. Every kid in my generation wanted to be on Double Dare. You can win all kinds of prizes, like a BMX bike, a Nintendo, or a trip to New York City. It's like smaller prizes, you know? Good morning, Mama Reltil. How are you? Good to see you this morning. I think we're going to be moving our lines here and filling in the spaces a little more. I have a faint remembrance of Funhouse. There were all kinds of great shows back then. You know, things that it really couldn't do nowadays. I missed it again this year, Forever Young. I swear one of these years I'm going to make my Mannheim Steamroller concert, but I did not get it. It's 2 weekends.
I always do a concert here.
It's on a Saturday and Sunday for 2 weekends every year during the holidays, and I always miss it for whatever reason. So, but you know, we had good reasons, I think, this year. Yeah, and the family double dare. You get the whole family involved. It's like the sequels. The jump to the mouth slide. Gotta get the flags. Get all the flags. We're gonna scream at you for the entire minute. Hurry, hurry, hurry. And I was thinking, you know what? I could do so much better than those kids. Yeah, thank you. Yep. I'm a little worried. Does this mean we don't get into the 11:15 show? No, they're still bringing people in. Okay.
I feel like this must be a checkpoint. Like, all the people that come here first get
Welcome in, Blooming
first
Jesus.
row, and then the people that get loaded up here go.
Welcome in back. Oh, I hope you're doing better. Let's say we haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. You know what it's like to have to recover for some hospital time? We've had that personally as well. Glad to see you back in. Happy Thursday. Welcome in, Disney Lisa. Hello, Brian.
Hey guys, good morning. Hey guys, enjoy the show, folks.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? The original a cappella group everybody loves.
Next party, go to door 3, door 3.
What's behind door number 3? It's the exit. What?
Welcome to Whoville. Head on
Up.
straight down that way.
Right there. Down. Got it. Thank you.
Welcome to Whoville, friends. Head on straight through. Make sure friends all together with you.
Ooh, he's dark. They're gonna jump out at us and scare us. I've been to HHN enough to know I don't trust these dark spaces. Wolfman's gonna jump out at me.
Who-liday Spectacular will begin.
You went all the way down. Two? Is there enough for us to sit on the end? Perfect, thank you. This is good. Nobody will be behind us to jump there. That way we're on the end and no one will be behind us. We won't disturb anybody with our camera. I mean, who else when that show was on, who else wanted to be in Rockapella? We are getting ready to see the Grinch Who Stole Christmas monorail teal. Ooh, Who hash. I could go for some Who hash right now. Welcome in, Lee Walker. Glad you guys could join us. We are just seated now for the next showing of the Grinch. Actually, the first showing we do today's the Grinch Who Stole Christmas. It will start in 6 minutes, at which point I will turn down my screen. I will be watching the show 100% and let you guys chat as much as possible, but I will not be talking during the show. So if you guys see things on our streams that you say, I want to do that next year, I want to go to Universal and go see the Grinch, go see the Grinchmas and have some fun here in Seuss Landing, reach out to us and let us know, and we'll be glad to give you some information about how you can make 2023 your time to come to Universal. So send us an email over at susanedwards@travelmation.net and chrisedwards@travelmation.net. Let us know a time, when you'd like to come, and who's coming with you, and what you like to do when you get here. We can give you some great recommendations to cater your vacation to just your needs. Susan just booked a new Universal vacation trip yesterday for a client in 2023 with an amazing room package, savings with some good savings on it, and included some other additional fun little things that were perfect for what they needed for their vacation, and some recommendations of what we would say to do and what you can avoid and not have to worry about based upon what you and your kids want to do. So send us an email, let us know how we can help you guys book and plan your next vacation here at Universal.
In just a few moments, the Grinchmas Who-liday Spectacular will begin.
As we get started here, I would like to say a special thank you also to all of our patrons out there on patreon.com who make it possible for us to take the time during the weekdays, every Monday through Friday, come out here and have fun with you guys in the parks. So for all of our patrons who are in the chat, thank you guys so much for all your continued support, and I hope that you guys have a great holiday knowing that you make it possible for others to spend time with us here in the parks this week. Would that be in, babes? Enjoy. We have 3 minutes left. We just gotta pay PayPal. We just gotta pay PayPal. We just gotta pay PayPal from the Magic Crew. Thank you so much, Jordan, for the $10 PayPal. I think we need to get ourselves, maybe we'll get ourselves a butterbeer or something since it's nice and cool outside. I might convince Owen to get a hot butterbeer today. What do you think? Thank you so much, Jordan. Greatly appreciate it. And thank you for your awesome support of the channel.
Welcome, one and all, to the Grinchmas Who-liday Spectacular. Dr. Seuss released his original story over 65 years ago. And in celebration of that anniversary, we present to you this new retelling of his Who-liday classic. As an added Christmas gift, this show features classic songs arranged by Chip Davis and Mannheim Steamroller. The holidays are about sharing with others, so we invite you to take plenty of photographs to share the memories with family and friends. Please refrain from using flash photography or any light source on your camera, as this will startle the Who's. And now, Universal Orlando asks that you open your heart and enjoy the Grinchmas Who-liday Spectacular.
Happy birthday, Anthony!
Like the one on your sleeve, there happened a story you must see to believe. Way up in the mountains in the high range of Honeydukes lay the small town of Whoville, the home of the Who's. Now Arbor Day was fine, and Easter was pleasant, and every St. Vincent's Day they ate the pleasant. Now, ask any Who, and they'll have this to say. There's no place like Whoville around Christmas Day. St. Nicholas soon will be here.
Merry Christmas!
Not yet! All right, everyone, Christmas Day is almost here. Oh my, oh, this tree is not up to our festive standard. Where's Martha? Where's Martha?
I love this part!
She had a passion for all things holiday. Leading the decorating committee was the lovely Martha May.
Did someone call me? Maybe on the hot note, who Mr. Jingle, the singer, the jingle, the bells that jingle all your troubles away. Everybody's waiting for the bells to back up. Christmas is coming again. Got a staple, it's not gonna staple. He's got to stop you something and he stops away. Everybody's waiting for the bells to back. Christmas is here again. It'll be here. With the answer to the prayer that you hate to leave. You'll get yours. If you've done everything you should, extra special gonna help make this December the one you'll remember. The best and the merriest you ever did have. Everybody's waiting for the bell of the bag. Christmas is here again. On Thursday, we're gonna sing, gonna jingle all the bells, that'll tingle all your troubles away. Everybody's waiting for the bell of the bag. Christmas is here again. You'll be here. If you've done everything you should, extra special gonna help make this December the one you'll remember. The best and the merriest you ever did have. Everybody's waiting. They're all congregated, waiting for the bell. Ring the bell. You better watch out now. Okay, everyone. We need more twinkly lights. We need more chroma watching. We need more carcugas. And Barbupas. And don't forget to vote for Martha for Who the Decorator of the Year. That'll make it an even 10.
All right, Bruce. Hop for it. Yes, every Who here in Whoville likes Christmas a lot. But the Grinch, who lives just north of Whoville, does not.
Noise! Ah! Curse this Christmas music. It's joyful and triumphant.
The Grinch hates Christmas the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be that his head isn't screwed on quite right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes are too tight. But I think the most likely reason of all may just be that his heart is 2 sizes too small. Says the Grinch, staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown at the warm, lighted windows below in our town. For he knows every Who down in Whoville beneath is busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath.
And they're hanging their stockings.
The Grinch snarls with a sneer.
Tomorrow's Christmas. It's practically here.
And he growls with his great Grinch fingers nervously drumming.
Must find a way to keep Christmas from coming. How?
Oh, the presents, the presents, the presents. I mustn't forget the presents. Cindy Lou! Cindy Lou! Yeah? Oh, Cindy Lou, where are you?
Doesn't this seem a bit much?
Cindy Lou, you've been practicing your Christmas wrapping. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, you too. We can't talk now. There is so much to do. I have to get the Who hash and the roast beef. Remind me to get some extra Who pudding this year. Oh no, what can I be forgetting?
But what is Christmas really about?
The presents! That reminds me, you have to get a gift for your cousins.
What about the Grinch?
forgive me, but did I hear your sweet child mention I mean old Sabbath?
The Grinch!
Yes, you keep saying.
Well, who is he?
Well, you see, Cindy Lou, the Grinch isn't really a who, he's more of
A what?
Exactly! You'll understand more of that when you grow into your nose.
All right, everyone, we are 1 minute closer to Christmas!
Christmas!
Not yet!
Grinch got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
I know just what to do. Come on, Max.
He laughed in his throat and he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. And he chuckled and clucked.
What a great Grinchy trick! With this coat and this hat, oh, just like Saint Nick. Speaking in rhyme. Blast! Hello, handsome. Not Max.
You're the one, Mr. Grinch. Really are a heel. You're as fluffy as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black beard.
I can't see you, but and I know what to throw down. Let me try. I'm a mean one. I'm the Grinch. My heart's an empty hole. My brain is full of spiders. I would have done favorite enough. 39 and a half was fun.
Mr. Grinch. The three words that best describe you are as follows in the game. Stink, stop. All their windows were dark. Quiet sleep filled the air. All the Who's were dreaming sweet dreams without care.
Merry Christmas.
You're having a bad dream. Go back to sleep. Okay. Sucker.
When he came to the first house in the square,
This is not number one.
the old Grinchy Claus hissed, and he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist.
I don't think so. What's next?
Then he slid down the chimney a rather tight pinch.
Can we skip ahead, please?
But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch.
That's what you sound like!
Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant.
Now that I can do.
Around the whole room, and he took every present. He took their sing-gingles, their trindlers, their puzzles. He took their pet tootlers, their dazzlers, and their wuzzles. He cleaned out that ice box as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took their last can of Who hash.
Not the spicy pickle!
Then he stuffed all the presents up the chimney with glee.
And now,
Grinned the Grinch.
I'll stuff up the tree.
So he grabbed a tree, and he started to shove, when he heard the small sound like the coo of a dove. He turned around fast and saw a small Who, little Cindy Lou Who.
Santa Claus!
Ow!
Why are you taking our Christmas tree?
But you know that old Grinch was so smart and so slick, he thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick.
My sweet little tot.
The fake Santa Claus lied.
You are not it! There's a light on this tree. Oh, that would not light on one side. So, I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there. Then I'll bring it back here. I'm writing again. What?
Santa Claus?
What?
Don't forget about the Grinch.
The Grinch?
I know he hates Christmas. And he's green with bad breath. And smelly feet with shoes that are 2 sizes too small.
Ow.
But just because he's different, well, that doesn't mean you shouldn't get a present on Christmas. Good night.
Good night. You kid. Bad judge of character.
You're vile, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given a choice between the two of you, I take the seasick crocodile. It was 1:15 dawn. All the Who's still abed. All the Who's still a snooze when he packed up his sled. Packed it up with their presents, the ribbons, the wrappings, the tags and tinsel, the trimmings, the trappings. 3,000 feet up the top of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip top to dump it.
Pooh-pooh to the Who's!
He was righteously humming.
They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming. They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open for a minute or two. Then, all the hens down in Whoville will all cry. Boo-hoo. Now that's a noise
Grinned the Grinch.
I simply must hear.
So he paused, and the Grinch put a hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. But this sound wasn't sad, why? This sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry, very. All the Who's down in Whoville, the tall and the small, were all singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came! Somehow or other, it came just the same. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling.
How could it be so? It came without ribbon. It came without cards! It came without packages, boxes, and bags.
And he puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas
He thought.
doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
And what happened then? Well, down in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And now that his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light. He still had the presents, the food for the feast, the ribbons, the tinsel, even the roast beast. With a smile in his soul, he descended Mount Crumpet, cheerfully blowing whose sounds on his trumpet.
Where is
Why? Why are you dressed like Santa Claus?
Alright! I took your singing lessons! No cream lessons! No muscles! I took your pamphlet lessons! No dance lessons! And your muscles! Like all your presents. It's true. But because of this child's kindness, I bring them all back to you. Right again.
Your hands. It's so...
Harry, I know.
No.
Greasy, oily, what is it?
It's... warm.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Mr. Grinch.
Well, Christmas, bring your cheer. Cheer to all who spark and near.
Christmas Day is in our grasp. As long as we have hands to clasp.
Christmas Day will always be.
Just as long as we have faith.
Welcome Christmas while we stand heart to heart and hand to hand.
Hey, kid!
It's time! Merry
Christmas! Merry Christmas, my family! I'm sorry.
Max. Max? Oh. Woo!
Awesome. Max did a wonderful job on today's show. And welcome back in, everybody. Glad you guys could join us. Who enjoyed, get that, who enjoyed the show today? I thought it was pretty good.
This is actually a bad freshman.
Merry Christmas! Woo, welcome in, Jacob. Glad you could join us for the Grinch. The Grinchmas. Good afternoon, IK. How are you? Yes.
Oh, yes. Hi. What do you guys? What channel?
Ear to ear magic.
Ear to ear magic.
Ear to ear magic.
Ear to ear magic. Heard that.
Stream every Monday to Friday.
Is
Always
it on
here.
YouTube?
YouTube. We also have stuff on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
Ear to ear magic. Gotcha. I'll look you up and I'll
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Great show.
Help that algorithm.
Yes, exactly. Thank you very much. Sherry, glad you guys enjoyed the show. Welcome in, Debbie. I am Zim. Now, for the last few minutes, of course, when the show was on, my screen was completely black. I have not seen anything in the chat. So anyone who's popped in here since the show started, welcome in. Glad you guys can hang out with us today. Yes, Max did a great job today. Max did the high five. He did some dancing. So congrats to an awesome Max.
That work goes into training, preparing for that.
It's a beautiful little show. It's a lot of fun. Oh, I'm glad you could join us today on that, Elaine. It does. It's silly, it's fun, but it does have those feels to it, doesn't it? Welcome in, Jenny G. Welcome in. Now that we're back outside, guys, I am going to actually, when we get back into the park, I am going to take a quick reset just to make sure we are good back on connection. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us here in the parks. As we're making our way back into the backside of Islands of Adventure, I just want to make sure that I have the best connection possible for moving forward. So,
Oh,
all right. Let's. While we are resetting, I'll put up, for those of you who have not already done so but would love to join us next year, we're still trying to get as many people as possible to sign up for our group cruise. Ear to Ear Magic is hitting the seas next year, June 23rd to the 26th, on the Independence of the Seas with Royal Caribbean. We want you guys to go travel with us. We're going to be streaming on the boat. So you guys, if you can't be there in person, you can be there with us virtually, but we'd love for you guys to be on the boat for some fun with our family and yours. Send us an email, susanedwards@travelmation.net, chrisedwards@travelmation.net, and let us know how we can send you some information, some as far as available staterooms, whether they're inside, ocean view, or balcony, and some prices. Deposits due now, final prices, final payments not due until April. Love for you guys to join us on the Independence of the Sea for a 4-day, 3-night cruise, stopping in Nassau and Perfect Day Coco Cay. All right, I'll be with you guys in just a moment. Man, I tell you what, AT&T connection is really bad this afternoon. I apologize, guys. Welcome back in. You know, traveling all the way from Whoville caused us a little bit of issues. So, yeah, we're gonna get out of these gentlemen's way. We got some Who's out here. It's the Who's Who of the Who-lidays. Welcome in, Cindy. I can tell we're still a little bit on the connection side of an issue because our comments are coming up really slow. We may have to move out of this area. We'll see what's going to end up happening. I'm not sure if it's because of the weather or what, but...
What are you getting this year? Anything? Have you been naughty? Have you been? That's your pet? No, I don't know. You know what?
We got Cindy Lou who is over here, and Martha May. Over here on our right, we got Thing 1 and Thing 2. Here you can get your things in a row. Here you can get your things in a row. Meet and greet with Thing 1 and Thing 2. Oh, always glad to have you in the chat when you can jump in here. Thank you so much, Stephen, for hitting that subscribe button today, and welcome into the crew. Glad to have you guys join us. If you're watching for the very first time today, thank you so much for hanging out with us here at Universal Orlando Resort during Grinchmas. We are in Seuss Landing now, celebrating the Who-lidays, and we have got, not only did we get a chance to see the Grinchmas show just now, but we have an appointment very soon, live on today's stream, to hang out with the Grinch himself. So you guys stick around. At around 12:20, we're going to be jumping in line in queue and taking you guys to see the Grinch today. So don't miss out. If you have never seen or hung out with the Grinch before, he is hilarious, and you're going to want to check it out. If you have some friends who love the Grinch, that they've been watching Grinch videos all season long and would like a chance to spend a couple of minutes with him on our stream today, send out the link and invite him in. Right around 12:30 or so, we're going to be having a couple of minutes with the Grinch personally here on stream. Here on Ear to Ear Magic, we are glad that you guys are here. We stream from the parks every Monday through Friday here at Universal Orlando and the Walt Disney World Parks. We'd love for you guys to jump in and have some fun with us every time we stream and have a good time with our community here. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and become part of our community here. We are trying hard to get to 19,000 members on our crew, and we're getting there. We're almost there. And I think, let's see, our latest information up to date is 18,993. We need 7 more Magic Crew members. Only 7 more to hit the subscribe button today to hit 19,000. Will it happen? Can we celebrate 19,000 with the Grinch today? That would be amazing. If you do hit the subscribe button, jump into the chat and let us know you've done so. Introduce yourself so we can introduce ourselves back, and make sure that you know you are extremely welcome and glad that you're a part of our community here. Welcome in, Jen. Mike B. We're in Universal. I'm assuming Chase isn't with you today. I know how it works. Oh, great memories, though, if you remember hanging out and seeing the Grinch. Let's see, if we were to bring a snack to the Grinch, what would we bring him? Something green? I don't know. It looks too sweet to me.
But I don't bite into this thing and it's not sour, I'm gonna be mad.
What is it, an onion? Is this an onion? That doesn't look like an onion. Oh,
Okay.
sounds way too delicious. Look at those eyes.
I think I haven't been here since then.
We came up with a really good marketing idea last time we were here. Universal's team that makes these apples, out of every one they sell in a day, one of them should be a sugar-coated onion. And it's just stuck in there. But if you're lucky, the lucky one to pick, and you get to let the guests choose which apple they want, if they get the onion, they get a free pass to go see the Grinch that morning. You know how many apples that would just fly off the shelves?
I mean, when you have to reserve the pass, that goes within 3 seconds.
Because I just imagine, I'm trying to push this idea with Universal, how cool an idea that would be. You get to choose your apple, and if you get the onion, you get to see the Grinch that day.
Now, would you have to bite into it, though?
I don't know, I'd do it. I'd be worth it for me. Besides, who doesn't like onions?
Oh, we have a second.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, I ordered the large donut. Excuse me. Look at these whoopie pies.
Oh, yeah, the red velvet.
Oh, look, Big Deborah's been over here. The whoopie pie, the brookie.
Oh, burger's good. I like burger.
The brookie. Marissa Masters, thank you so much for
Here's
subscribing.
The fun part. Mom, if you're watching, just look away from the camera. You'll get more hungry.
Debbie's like, just taking broccoli. Oh, it's green. I like that.
Eggnog, raspberry chocolate swirl, candy cane.
TLP, we hit 10,000, not that I remember, but off the top of my head, we hit 10,000 members in our Magic Crew on June 22nd. And today is what? What is today? It's December 22nd. So we almost doubled the size of our community in 6 months, which you guys, amazing. Great job. You guys
so
are
long
just
to get
amazing.
to 10,000. So the fact that we're already here at 20,000 it means a lot.
Well, I think most of the ones who aren't working over the season have probably already left, but most of the workers who are here are going to be working this weekend, and it's going to be cold, but it's not going to be bad here. It's just going to be cold. If that's the worst thing, put on a jacket. I probably enjoyed making him do that. Welcome, Indy. Oh, that's sad to think about. It does happen, though. Some good treats through there. Veggie soup. I actually did bring the Grinch a present last time. Those videos will be going up later this afternoon and tonight. So if you follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and here in the community tab for shorts, we'll be posting those videos tonight, later on this afternoon and tonight. So I love the reaction of when we gave it to him. I'll leave it a surprise for now. We've got Marissa has hit the subscribe button and Kendra has joined. Thank you guys both for hitting the subscribe button today and become a part of our group. Glad to have you. Grinch stuff here is available all year round because we love the Grinch.
Ah, pantalones de
Merry Christmas from the top of Mount Crumpet. So who here in the chat today, who has actually met the Grinch in person before here at Universal Orlando? Or at Universal Hollywood, by the way. Let us know in the chat if you've done. How was your experience? Did you bring him a gift or did he just take something from what you had? Last year when we went, he just decided he was just going to take something from our bag.
And that's how we lost our. That's how we lost our tripod.
He's just misunderstood. Old Grinchy Claus is back.
I'm surprised that they all referred during the show. They all referred to him as Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Not Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Like I was expecting Shockrock and Barron to come out like come out mid-show.
Here comes the Santa Claus.
Oh wait, wrong part. We're not supposed to be here.
Debbie has. How was your experience? Look. Does that say dog one? I think that says dog one.
This thing.
Huh?
Is this a thing?
Oh. I think it would have been funny if it had said dog one and dog two.
Dog one,
Dog two.
Dog 64.
For those who have those. Well, Amanda, we're glad that you can hang out with us here at Universal. As far as I'm concerned, you're with us here today. We got regular Grinch and Sandy Grinch. Debbie says, it was so much fun to meet him. Oh, and Max. Yeah, at certain places, not here, but in certain other places, you can actually meet the Grinch and Max. Over at Universal Hollywood, you can meet Max by himself. So, we've got about another 20 minutes before our appointment comes up. So let's do some walking around. We'll go check out some other places. We'll come back for our appointment. You put it up every Christmas. That's awesome. Honk Honkers is where we're going to be heading back here in just a few moments. That's where the Grinch is at. And we will be jumping in that line here shortly. Again, they already have all virtual groups are full for today. They were done in like moments. I mean minutes. Not even minutes. I think within 20 seconds, all of the slots were gone. We did grab one today from the app, but you got to be quick. You got to be fast. And it's pretty crazy.
You're going to need some reflexes if you want to get it.
Yeah, you got to be ready. Right at when it opens up at 9 a.m., you're going to have your app open, refreshing, and be ready for it. Make sure you have on your Wi-Fi to Universal. That's the most important. So that's how the app can tell that you're there. And you have to be on property in order to do that. So I know we're going to be coming back later, but let's see if we can catch him coming out. He comes out to meet each group.
They're going to make me feel this as well.
Oh, they let that one in. All right. We'll be back in just a moment for our appointment. Probably high on the sky. Alrighty. Since we got a few minutes to spare, let's go get some. I want to go look over at. Take a quick walk over to the Velocicoaster. Eddie said they had a 9-foot inflatable Grinch. Oh, he's retired. That's sad. Did his heart grow 3 times too big? Boom. You can't do that in inflatables. We haven't yet, Mama Rail Teal. We're gonna see the Grinch next, and then I think we're gonna make our way over to studios and see if we can find Earl before we close out for today. Who in here loves the meeting Earl just as much as the Grinch? Gotta love Earl. I'm gonna miss Earl.
Yeah. Earl is probably the best, most powerful character in Universal Studios.
He's my Christmas buddy. Thank you guys for everybody who's popped in today, and hit that thumbs up, helping us with the YouTube analytics. If you haven't done so already, take a couple of seconds and do so. The more likes we get, the more it is that YouTube's gonna recommend our channel and our stream to others to come in and have some fun with us today. And it's like a personal invitation for somebody to come in and to be a part of our group. And at this point, Owen, we're at 5 more Magic Crew members to 19.
5 more. 5 more.
This many's.
You can count on your hand.
I don't even have to take my socks and shoes off for that one.
Press the red button.
No, don't press the red button.
Press the red button. Do it. Press it. Press the red button. This is not a request. Do it.
So Michelle, the big arm that you just saw holding the Triton is a walk-through attraction. It's like a moving show.
Yeah, that's what
it's called Poseidon's Fury. You go into a dig site, an excavation site. It's supposed to be just a regular excavation archaeological dig, and they uncover something bigger. And you get to walk through several theaters and have the show sort of unfurl around you. So it's a lot of fun. It has probably one of the most fun special effects that we've seen. I want to stay right here. Look at that. That right there. Look at that beauty. Shoom. Of the Velocicoaster. He will be here only until the first of the year. So we've only got a few more days left to go hang out with Earl. All right, now watch this roll here. Look how tight that is. Oh, sweet. That is awesome.
I think that's technically a Heartline loop, if I'm correct.
I have not, Shy B. It's on my list still. And I didn't get it last week when I was here with Caleb. I want the black pass holder Earl shirt.
And we probably need to, if we're going to go meet him before we stream this, we probably need to check out and see if that's there.
And I think that's the one that I want. It's probably the... Why do we even have that leather? I'm gonna stand right here. I don't know, Taco Lover. I don't know if we're gonna do a lunch, if we're gonna grab a bite. I think we need to grab at least maybe a hot butter beer later on.
Maybe like a snack. I think I'm gonna step off camera. I'll meet you there.
So Debbie, Earl the Squirrel is is based on the story of a real squirrel here back in 2015, who, when they were pulling out the trees to get them ready to put them out on stage here at Universal, when they were testing the lights, some of the blue lights went out, and when they looked into it, it turned out that there was a squirrel in the tree who bit through the lights, and they went out. Unfortunately, the original Earl did not make it from that experience, but he created a legend in the process of having Earl hiding in the Christmas tree here at Universal. and he has bloomed and evolved every year into more and more of a fan favorite every Christmas here at Universal Orlando. And so if you've never heard of Earl, it's because he is very much a local legend. And if you go to the Christmas tree in the New York section of Universal Studios, you will see that there is a squirrel hiding in the tree. He comes out every so often, and he's got blue lights in his mouth. Yeah, it's a great ride. So they added last year a meet and greet, so you can meet Earl, and he's just awesome. Oh, I'm sorry, Karina. Well, we're here to pick you up. Don't worry about it. It is an extremely nice roller coaster. A lot of fun to deal with. It's very smooth. It has inversions. It has a top hat that goes nearly to 199 feet. And the roll at the end is quite impressive.
It's almost right on the button. You know what was frustrating is I was in there for about a half or 2 minutes and they opened up the second one. Then when we got up there, people in front of me asked the singers how long they were in line for. And they were
Always here when you need us. We'll pick you up. We all have those days. That's hilarious, Jen. I hope he kept the receipt. You're cracking me up, Jen. So if you guys are just popping in, we are here at Universal Orlando Resort. We're in Islands of Adventure. There's 2 theme parks here, plus a water park called Volcano Bay. Here at Islands of Adventure is where it's really big at Christmas over in Seuss Landing, because that's where, of course, the Who's are celebrating their jubilation and their Who-lidays. And it's also where we're going to be meeting the Grinch here very soon. We have an appointment to do so, and you guys are going to be right there with us when we do it. So we're going to be walking over to join our appointment here in just a moment. I'm going to wait for Owen to join me again before we head back over to jump in line. Some decent crowds here today. Oh no, the closed captions did not get turned on. Sorry about that, Green Giant. Sometimes the system, once we turn them on at the beginning, if we change too many things or certain things happen, we've noticed that sometimes they get turned back off and we have to go back in a second time. Be a little glitchy at times. Normally we do have closed captioning turned on so that all of you guys can turn them on if you need them. All right, I'm gonna start walking my way back to Seuss Landing. See if we can get Owen to come back and join us. He can find us over there at Hong Kongers. He'll know where we're headed. Yeah, somebody was asking about this over here. Let me give you guys a little bit better view. Obviously, at one point there was a large statue of Poseidon standing above this area. Has since tumbled, fallen. You can see the feet are still standing. The arm is here holding the trident. We've done a test stream to see if we could stream it. They have no problem with you videoing it, but we could not keep a signal inside. So maybe one of these days I'll have to go in and do a quick reel just to play a video for you guys to see, to give you a clue of what would be inside. We are headed that way, Naomi. Our appointment is at 12:20. That's when we can scan to get in. You do have to have a virtual appointment to see the Grinch. No standbys, no walk-ups. And that's why it's extremely important, if you have big hopes of seeing the Grinch and hanging out with the Grinch, of being here before and right at park open to make that happen. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's really just like every kind of day thing at the moment. The only difference is at nighttime, of course, we have our Christmas at Hogwarts show that happens several times each night. You can check the Universal app to get the exact times. But everything else is pretty much as normal. BAU, business as usual. And of course, behind me is Mythos. He's not spewing water today. Normally there's water coming out of his mouth. This is a sit-down restaurant. Reservations are usually required or strongly recommended. Pretty nice ambiance inside. Gotten great reviews in the past. We've enjoyed our meals there. There's Owen. He just ran past. He's looking for me. How far should we go? Should we go find him?
I've returned.
Yes, you have returned.
I think you missed me.
We did. We missed you.
I miss you. I think you walked past me.
I heard that, Jess. Actually, I was standing still. You ran past me. We got it on camera. I heard that cast members are getting to test ride the train today. It's pretty awesome.
That is really good news in terms of that opening sometime next year.
So I guess we'll be getting you guys on the train over at the Magic Kingdom starting in January on our next Magic Kingdom trip over there.
Okay, 3 minutes. Not that bad.
Hello. So we got a couple more minutes before we can jump in line. So we'll just hang out here for just a sec till our time opens up. Not too long of a line. Looks like they're letting guests come in to see the Grinch today. It's looking pretty positive there, Jen. Looking pretty positive. Train January.
Mom,
All right, so shall we go ahead and get them scanned?
I mean, we could try. I don't think they. I mean, if it's this close, maybe it's just that thing.
I think so. Let's go ahead. You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Are you gonna go? He's right there. Hello. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys, it's going to be a little weird riding the train because it's going to go under the tracks of Tron. I think it'd be just a normal tunnel at that point. I think if they're opening,
Used to go under Space Mountain. That was
if the train is going through the Tron area, they must be very confident that they're far enough in construction that there's no issues with that happening. So that's kind of cool. Kevin! Owen is the new Home Alone. He's Universal alone. I left him in the parks. He's now running around by himself, being chased by two burglars.
Well, why did you go mess this up? I was left alone for all this time. I didn't know what to do. It was less than 24 hours. Why did you do this?
All right, so we are now officially in the line. This is our line here to meet the Grinch. So thank you guys for hanging out with us. So we're gonna see him live on stream today. So it's probably only about 2 to 3 minutes. It's not very long. It depends on your conversation and how things go. And if he's entertained, then you know. If you're boring and you walk in there and you just kind of look at him like you're waiting for a picture, then that's what you'll get. But it's not too long.
It's certainly one of the more interactive character meetings. No,
So-
take that back. Probably the most.
So if you got about 5 families in front of you, you're probably talking about 15 minutes. Welcome in, Disney Houston. So our weather here today is it's gotten much more pleasant than it was first thing this morning.
It's still a bit cloudy, but the sun is shining.
So we got, yeah, it's very cloudy. The sun is out, so it's a little warmer. High of 72 today, all cloudy all day long. It was a little misty and sprinkly and raining this morning. The sun has come out behind the clouds at least a little bit and burned off some of that. So it's much more pleasant and warm than it was this morning. 64 degrees tomorrow on Friday. Notice on Saturday and Sunday, 47 for a high, 48 for a high, and getting back into the 50s going into next week. We're not going to be nearly as cold as those who are in the chat in the other areas of the country. But for here in Florida, the idea of going a high of 40 is pretty crazy, especially when the low is down into the low 30s. Got our candy cane here. I may actually give the stream to Owen to hold so he can hide behind the camera. And welcome in, Nathan. How are you doing this afternoon? What's the weather like in the UK right now, Eugene? Later on this afternoon, let's say what about 5:30 your time, right? Yeah, 72, and we were cold.
Like if most people, when we're talking about cold weather, that weather's completely fine. That's completely normal. Like 60s is completely normal in some other states, but in here, like in Florida, you have to worry about iguanas falling off trees. So
yeah, South Florida, when it gets too cold, iguanas start falling out of the trees and hitting people. We don't have iguanas in our area, though.
I've not seen a wild iguana. Just like.
Well, I will tell you guys this: if you guys are going with us on our group cruise next summer on the perfect day at Coco Cay, Royal Caribbean's private island, when we were there last time, we saw several iguanas, and I got so giddy because I'd never seen iguanas just running around like that. And it's funny because a lot of people from South Florida were like, "Wow, they're everywhere down here." But I'm like, here in Orlando, they're not. But it was so cool to just be sitting on a poolside chair and have an iguana go right beside you.
They go fast.
And they're fast little guys. They can go slow, but they're like.
They go fast when they need
to. His sister? I didn't know the Grinch had a sister. Wow, they learn something every day. Christine, it feels like -9 right now in Arkansas. -9?
Everyone's getting all these negative temperatures.
Oh my gosh. Disney Fan 1 says the iguanas are a plague. They're everywhere. Which is so funny because we only have to deal with them for a short period of time. One day we see them at the pool at Perfect Day at Coco Cay, and we think they're fun, but other places they have to deal with them all the time.
You have to get the iguana spray out.
Yeah, make sure you have your iguana spray.
I got bit. What do you mean you didn't bring the iguana spray?
Yes. Hey, Jim, how you doing today? Yes, there are armadillos in our old neighborhood. We saw them quite often. Our Great Dane would react and knee-jerk reaction whenever I'd walk her at night, and an armadillo would come walking out on the sidewalk in the light. I mean, if it hits you wrong, it can put a dent in that plate in your head, and your part just won't look right. So you got to watch out for those iguanas. Iguana. -9 is insane. Jen says we got the Aruba and they're everywhere. Again, I'm sure it's kind of cool for us to see them for a short period of time. For people who have to deal with them every single day, I can't imagine.
Is it like gremlin level chaos?
Gremlins. Oh no, they got wet. It's raining. We're in trouble.
There's so many iguanas now.
Yeah,
Who
what
fed
would you
them past midnight?
What would you guys do if you were walking along and all of a sudden an iguana just landed on top of your head?
Iguana hat.
Iguana hat. An anti. Well, here's the thing. It's like insurance. You don't need it until you need it. So why would you wear an iguana hat if you weren't expecting to have an iguana fall on you?
No, I mean just wear the iguana as a hat.
Oh, wear the iguana as a hat.
And this is Steve. It's totally my pet, not someone I just found out of the wild.
Heather's like squeal and run, which is funny because that's probably what the iguana would do too. Frankfort, Illinois, it's 33 degrees and snow is coming because it's going to drop below 33 here soon.
Another thing that difference between Florida and other states is that we wish there would be snow here, while other people in the northern states just absolutely hate it. It's the bane of their existence.
So Mark, yeah, when I was traveling for telecom, I did have actual real winter experiences. Matter of fact, I still, some of the ones that are most memorable to me is the first time I ever visited Boston. I can't remember if it was 6 or 8 feet of snow. I'd never seen that much snow in my life, in an experience that I had to drive in. And I was terrified that entire trip because, well, honestly, it was terrifying because I had to pull out into traffic with snow piled up on the curb, and I didn't know if there were any cars coming in traffic. You have to take faith that when you pull out, there's nobody coming down the other way.
Jesus, take the wheel.
I was asking people who live there, I'm like, how do you deal with this? How do you do this? And they're like, well, you just kind of take it in your gut and just go out there. How do you not have accidents all left and right? That was an experience. I remember when I was working in Denver. It was May, and I came in to the office that morning and was working all morning long. I have an office window, but I never looked out it. I left out of the building at lunch and it had snowed. It was like May. I'm like, when does it snow in May? And the problem was that I had a rental car. I don't know where I parked it. And everything's covered in snow. And I'm like, I gotta find my car. I'm like, who knew that it snowed in May? And it was funny in telecom also, Mark, we had in Denver, we had one site that was on top of the mountain in the Rockies that we couldn't get to until the second week of July, because that's how long it took for the snow to melt. But the problem was that it was so muddy from all the water and all the melting snow that we had trucks get stuck trying to go up the mountain, and we had to end up paying for like I forgot what it was, either helicopter or I think we had to pay for a helicopter to drop off the equipment. Buku dollars. But we had to put off that project for months because we had to wait for the snow to melt. And we're like, those of us who didn't know, were like, I don't understand, why is it not melted now? It's like May, it's spring. You know, it's 100 degrees down here in Atlanta. Why are we still not doing this? So it was a learning experience, to say the least. Dog Game says it's summer in Australia. Yeah, we got the first day of winter. I guess you guys first day of summer. Work. I Am Zim says iguanas are a pain. If you have a garden, they'll eat your plants. I guess they have to eat something. That would be rough. I mean, we have a problem. My father is an avid gardener as a hobby. It's a 2 acre garden, but it's still a hobby. Deer. He has a big problem with deer. The deer come in and eat all of his crops, so he has to put stuff up to try to scare the deer off.
Yeah, he has to put up like pallets of like wolves and bellows and such. Jen says yes, we have to do that up here in Massachusetts. When you can't see around the corners, you just have to go for it. That's terrifying. That is literally. I was so scared I was going to hit somebody that entire trip. It's like I can't believe I'm having to drive in this condition. You just have to like close your eyes, hit the gas, and hope you don't hit anybody. Jennifer says chilly in Dallas today, 21. Oh, it's 21. I don't understand how you guys. I guess it's where you guys are in the Gulf. You guys are so much colder there than we are, but like laterally, are we like kind of together? I don't know. Walking to work one early morning, 2 iguanas. Oh no. You guys have so many iguana experiences. Walking to work one morning, 2 iguanas ran by me. On their back legs. I named them Pablo and Pueblo. I love it when they get that little runny feet. When they're skittering. Does it even look like they have feet? Looks like they have legs.
Dave said Universal Studios is a 2-day visit. Yes, I agree. We have travel clients all the time who contact us and say, hey, can can we do Universal in one day? And we're like, don't recommend it. Don't recommend it.
Yeah.
It's too hard. You're gonna miss some stuff, and you're gonna be unhappy with how the day goes. So give it at least 2 days. 3 days is probably best. And we always recommend a park to park, especially if you're a big Harry Potter fan. I don't think that's right. You should have a number. 0 is not a number. 0 is nothing. That's not enough weather. You need to have you need to have enough weather to have a number.
Wait, no,
Yeah,
that's
32 degrees.
That's 32.
Carol says snow is coming in 15 minutes. Ooh, we can tell the Grinch that it's snowing where you're at.
15.
Elon, welcome in. Amanda says it's 22 degrees right now, but it feels like 8 in Oregon. Oh, that's true. Taco Lover says it's 19 degrees in Portland. Welcome in, Christy. We are in line. It's going slowly, which means Beth are having a good time inside with the Grinch. Or else she's having an onion break, which is possible too. You guys have never seen the Grinch in person. I have. We're gonna try to keep it family friendly, but I have no control over this dude. So mods, get ready. Welcome in, Tori. Welcome into the chat. We are waiting our turn to go into Hong Konkers to see the Grinch this morning, or this afternoon, I should say. Look, we've got sun coming out, Owen. Ever so little bit of sun. Some vitamin D.
We're going to go tell you this, but we're all secretly solar powered, and we need it to come out over now.
The sun will put some green in your cheeks. Casey says we're 16 degrees here in Texas.
We should like gather like all of these temperatures, just arrange them on a map.
We may get a little PG with the Grinch, so. As they often sometimes say here to us when we come to Universal, this ain't Disney, baby.
Get the wrong part.
It's not pulling you out.
You should tell the Grinch that the railroad train is going to reopen during the holiday season. Oh, I'm sure he's just thrilled about that. Tell him Disney news and see how he feels.
No, I wouldn't. I would not push that. I would not do this.
So Jacob said he and his girlfriend tried to do Universal in one day after spending a week at Disney. Tried to make the best of it, but it wasn't any good. Oh, it did it because we got stuck in. Oh, you got stuck in Orlando because of the hurricane. So make the best of a bad situation. But it's hard. It's a lot to do. I know there's people who have tried it. We don't recommend it. Don't do it. We don't like it. We don't like to do it.
Yeah, don't do it. Trust me. One time I tried to do that. One day I ended up breaking my leg. There's a joke there, right?
We get some flurries. Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
I heard the Grinch for a second. So he went for a break his back.
You guys are going to get a full screen Grinch here in a second. If you guys are watching on your big screen television, you have small children in the room who are scared of large screen smelly green guys, be advised.
Look, hey, you can't just say that like right in front of me. You can't just say that. I'm right here. Right here.
I know.
I'm right here.
They don't have to smell you. Welcome in, Ricky. Ricky wants to know if we ever done the mountain challenge at Disney. We have done similar challenges, not specifically the mountain challenge. We've done the 4-park challenge before. We have done one in which we went to all 4 parks and did about 16 rides across the parks in one day. The kids were extremely upset with me at the end of the day, and they're like, we don't want to do that again for a while. We started early and we went all the way to the end of the day. It was a long day.
It's worth noting that that included, to make that work, we had to use as close to transportation as possible. Sometimes that meant using the monorail, but that also meant walking back and forth through the boardwalk area to get to Epcot Hollywood Studios back and forth. So.
Oh yeah. We did some major walking that day.
Yeah.
I know someone who's going to try to do the coast-to-coast trip, a coast-to-coast mountain challenge. Ride all the mountains here, and then...
In a day or in a week?
In one day. In one day, and then fly to California and ride Splash Mountain and Space Mountain over there. That would be pretty amazing.
That would be, that's possible. I mean, technically, since you're flying between different time zones, you would gain a few hours back. So as long as you had everything set up and it was perfect, you could pull it off.
So Fred, no, Max does not meet with the Grinch here at Islands of Adventure.
Only in Hollywood.
There is a Max meet and greet over at Universal Hollywood, but not here at Universal Orlando. Princess Ari! You can say hi to the Grinch. Thank you to everybody who has hit that thumbs up for us here today in today's stream. We have 341 likes and 336 people in the chat. So if you guys haven't had, just taking a second to hit the thumbs up, help us out. And I think we had a little bit of a break. We haven't had anybody go in a bit. But we'll be in with the Grinch here soon. If you guys know someone who would enjoy seeing the Grinch in real life, in real time, not recorded, but live, send them the stream and say, hey, in about 10 minutes or so, we're going to be having it face-to-face with the Grinchy himself. Okay. Micah! 3 inches of snow so far. You're only getting started. Only getting started. Welcome in, Micah. Jeanette, welcome in. Glad to have you watching from Puerto Rico. Yeah, we're cold over in Australia. You're warm. You're burning up, huh? Yeah, can you imagine what it's going to be like when the Epic Universe opens, as far as trying to get everything you can do at Universe at one time?
Yeah, because it's one thing if you're having staying at a resort near the park, but Epic is far away from here. Like, I mean, not extremely far, but
it's not going to be close.
It's not going to be like a walk in the park just to get to the other park. You are going to need to try.
It's snowing in Chicago. I know. I heard Carol just said you've got flurries coming through already. Why doesn't the Grinch like knock-knock jokes? Because it's always a who's there.
Okay, that's good. That's actually... I can't be mad at that. That is a dad joke, but I cannot be mad at it.
There we go. I think it's good to set goals there, Carol. Get you guys over there. Be a good influence on you guys. Get you guys having some fun. Get the kids over on the Velocicoaster. Scream a little bit.
Hey, that man.
Waves Night says we've done 1, 2, and 3 days of Universal, and it's just not for us. The 3 days trip felt like torture. It's just not the same magic of Disney by design. It is. It's different. It's a different feel. It is not the same. And for us, that's what we like. It's a change of pace, though, for the most part. And very much so as far as like having some more thrilling rides that you can't get on Disney property. Just got Disney meeting the Grinch is on my bucket list. No, that's adorable. Like, what was I here for? Did she stand a fangirl? Welcome in, Blair. My cousin loves the Grinch. Pam says, we live 10 miles from where Chip Davis grew up in the Ohio. And, oh, that's sweet. Yeah, you have to take the tour to see Max here. Not available for the meet and greet. We're still debating that, Ricky. It's possible if we can get ourselves a park reservation, we may do so. But it's a flip of the coin at this point. We're going to see. I'm going to spend some time with the family on Christmas morning and have some fun, sit back, relax, and spend some personal time. And then we'll see what we're going to do maybe later on that afternoon. Sheila says it's -5 right now. That's not with wind chill. Oh. I say, this morning I felt like we needed to drink something hot. I didn't even have a coffee this morning. That would have been really nice to start off with something nice and warm. It's so smooth, David. It's an amazing ride. We got to break that, Sean. I gotta get you guys over here, Sean. Kidani Sean has not been over to Universal yet, so we gotta encourage that.
Yeah. Try something new. Never know. By the way, where's our subscriber count?
What's that?
Where's our subscriber count at the moment?
Number of Magic Crew members at the moment, no one wants to know. We are at this point. Oh, we went down one.
What?
We're 18,994. So we're 6 away from hitting 19,000, guys.
Okay. Who pressed the red button again?
We went you asked, we went the other direction.
You only need to press it once. It's already been pressed. You don't need to press it again. That's not what I meant. I can understand how you can be confused.
So
press it if you haven't.
So Jen was asking about Universal's Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is going to be happening starting in February.
Yeah, February.
And it starts February 4th and goes all the way until April, I think it's April 16th of next year. So that season, great times. I enjoy Mardi Gras too. They have a nightly Mardi Gras parade. Great food kiosks.
Oh, the food.
And it's just a great atmosphere. You'll love to see the street performers and stuff like that. So you guys are interested in coming over and enjoying Universal at Mardi Gras. There's still spots open and available. Let us know, and we can always give you some quotes for that. And if you've never reached out to us before, send us an email. You know us. It's no pressure, no worries whatsoever. Just let us know what you guys would like to do, and we'll give you some options and some quotes. Send us a quote request. Let us know what time you'd like to come over to Universal. And send it to Susan Edwards at travelmation.net and Chris Edwards at travelmation.net. And we can make it happen. Like I said, Susan was just working on some great... I just signed up one of our travel clients yesterday for a Universal trip. I think I can tell you guys this because it's just kind of random out there, but it's the Jurassic Park suite, where it's the separate rooms where the kids get to have their own, like the rolling, you know, the rolling, what do you call it? Like the vehicles that the kids are riding around in. So. Is that Jason over there? I think that might be Jason over there. Next.
So do you want me to tip the gimbal or you?
Well, I was thinking that if you held the stream, that I could get some video footage. But do you want to do the video footage? Can you feel comfortable grabbing some video so we can share it afterwards?
It really depends. I mean, I'm fine either way. It's just a matter if you did want me to do it or do you
Oh,
want
that's
to do it.
awesome. I've never been on one of the floats. One of these days.
Or even better, like, is it your phone's going to take better quality video or is mine okay?
This is old. So. Susan's in the chat, guys. She might not be chatting, but she's watching everything and kind of working from behind the scenes. And
she works hard.
She's working. She's trying hard to do all that she did before with travel, but she can't type as fast because she's only got one hand, and she henpecks, and it takes a lot longer to get stuff done. So she's working just as much, but she's having to work harder to do it. So it wears her out. But she's doing okay today.
Yeah, she said exactly that. She used to be able to type like 75 words per minute, now she can only type 3. So.
Welcome in, Mooney baby.
She's trying her best.
Welcome in, Kate. No, Elaine, in the Jurassic, not Jurassic Park, but Jurassic World, the kids drive around in these like little bubbles.
Oh, the bubbles.
Yeah, they're like the little bubble things that they use to.
The orbs.
Yeah, the orbs that they go out on the little dinosaur safari. They actually have those in the Jurassic Park. It's a Jurassic Park suite, and the kids' room, which is off to the main bedroom, has 2 of those orbs that are beds, and you sleep inside of them. They're pretty sweet looking. She's doing it, Chris. She's trying. Welcome in, everybody. So she's been using some programs, but they're not quite working just yet. So she's doing a lot of stuff with her phone.
She has been using dictate-to-speech a lot.
Yeah, like voice to text, and then, you know, copy and pasting kind of things. But even like our closed captioning, it doesn't always work, and then she has to go back and correct it. And, you know, when we're sending out quotes and she's sending out information to people, sometimes it can be quite detailed. We want to make sure we get as much information out there. So. Thank you guys for popping in. We're just minutes away from being able to come in and have a few moments with the Grinch live here on stream. Got about 2 more families in front of us. Like I yell at my phone all the time, it never types what I want it to.
No, I said dart gun. No, I said dart.
No, I said dart gun. Dart gun. Oh, okay. He's been spending a lot more time than I've seen him do in the past with each family, so. Look at it this way, we may have to wait longer, but that maybe means we get a few more minutes with him as well. Now, we will get a photo with him afterwards. we'll have to put you guys down for just a bit. So Amanda, 2 weeks ago, Susan had an accident in which she got pulled to the ground outside of our residence, and when she got pulled, it was with force, and she landed fully onto her elbow onto the concrete sidewalk. In doing so, created a lateral dislocation. The surgeon was able to put her elbow back into its socket. But at this point, we don't know what extent the damage is to the ligaments and tendons. She has a full body, not full body, but full elbow brace on her arm right now, on her left arm, meaning she cannot use it at all. And we're waiting to get another surgeon's appointment so that we can have that checked out and see what it's going to take. Right now, the doctor's telling us that he doesn't expect it to be less than a few months for her to be fully back to where she was before. So we're really, waiting to see how that's going to turn out. So she's having to learn to relive life right now and not having use of her left hand. Hello and welcome in. Thank you so much, Jess. Good idea if we ever, yeah, and I'll do just that. Let me do a quick refresh. I'll be back with you guys in just a moment. We have 2 bars. There we go. So yeah, I've just noticed AT&T service is really low today. I wonder what it has to do with the weather. Major cloudy weather here today. Yeah, it's just not too strong today. It's weird.
Who's the super fan of the Grinch? Who likes
Welcome in, Crystal.
Okay. Are you thinking what you're gonna do when you go inside and meet him? What you gonna do?
Yes, he does. We bought him one last time.
Are you gonna talk to him?
Welcome in, Chris. Happy holidays. Thank you so much for popping in. We're about to have our meeting with the Grinch here. Let's see how this goes. I'm a little nervous. He doesn't seem to be in great moods today.
You live a good life. Oh, it's gonna be fun. I tell everybody.
She deals with the pain. Every once in a while she has a tinge of something that just doesn't feel right in her elbow, but luckily the brace keeps it from, minimizing movement. So oh my gosh, what's going to happen? This guy is uncontrollable sometimes.
Actually is difficult to slim chance. I have to do it. I have to do it. But it's like, let's put it this way. If you want your trouble to get one, you got try anything.
It's gonna happen. It's so gonna happen. The camera just says, yell at me.
You should. I know you don't have much longer until you can meet with the Grinch, but you should have like an overlay that says "Born in Grinch hands." Born in Grinch.
Grinch effect.
Born in Grinch chance is very high.
Chance of Grinch is 100%.
The chance of Grinch is.
We have a 100% chance of Grinch today at Universal.
If you look at this map here, you can see there's a 100% chance of Grinch. You just pull up the weather for the next few days, it's just Grinch.
Full Grinch.
Just full Grinch for the next 5 days.
I love the Magic Conquerors. It's like the opposite.
It's funny. I don't get this nervous meeting other characters. Like when I go meet Stitch, I'm like, I have such a great time, no problems. You know, Chippendale, no issues. What's gonna happen with this guy? At least you have on a green shirt. If I have to, I'll throw you at him and run. It's Hong Konkers.
We've been waiting here for about 40 minutes.
Has it been 40 minutes?
I think so.
Wow. We got in line at 12:20. What time is it now?
Yep, it's 1 o'clock.
Wow, we waited 40 minutes.
Not gonna debate that it's not popular though.
Hey, but we got to see the Grinchmas show, the Who-liday Spectacular. Now we get to hang out with the Grinch. It's a pretty cool stream, right? If you guys are having a good time, if you're looking forward to seeing the Grinch, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Help us get those numbers up. YouTube can invite some new friends in to have some fun with the Grinch here in just a few moments. To see if he comes out or if they just let them come in. Man, the anticipation. Crazy, right? The line's gotten even longer. Oh, they're just letting them in. No Grinch coming out this time. Wave goodbye. We'll never see those people again.
You're ready. Are you making the Grinch 3D?
Oh, how cool would that be? I don't know if they have a 3D camera big enough to do that.
Right?
I'd have to have one really one around the middle.
We just scrapped the goggles to like Shrek 4D. His new show.
He has a few extra dimensions down there, so.
Should I be sitting over here so I can...
You want to do that? You can do that. He may either come out to get us or they may just allow us to walk in. We'll see. I'm excited too, Rosie! You guys up?
And we will never see them again either.
Welcome in, Thorin.
I don't think you can see it, but when I said that, he turned around and waved.
Better water. How are you doing today? How are you doing today, Aaron? Our last. Oh no!
No.
Oh no! You were fine.
No. Like, those not do is completely up to chance. So it's just it's just the idea of like getting the.
Honestly, most people didn't even see the Grinch. They all talked about Cooper. So I don't know what's. I told the team member at the end, I was like, dude, I don't know what the break room is like, but it must be crazy. So, by the way, I love your hair. That is awesome.
Really matches the shirt. That's really
My my daughter would love that. So.
Definitely have a favorite princess. I feel like it's awesome.
Yeah, that's the best I can do. Amazing.
Well, luckily we're going to record some video as well. So if we miss anything on the lag, we'll catch you guys up. Yeah, the AT&T signal is really bad today. Much worse than it normally is.
You should switch to the service Earl uses.
Honestly, if I'd known if I had time, it's too late now, but I probably would have tried maybe putting it on the Wi-Fi to see if that was better, but too late for that now.
You should use the service that Earl uses.
Yeah, dude, the Earl the Squirrel music, Earl the Squirrel service.
No, AT&T and Tree.
AT&T and Tree?
AT&T
and Tree.
AT&T and Tree.
Branch out.
Yeah. Leave your old service behind. Trying to stance up here.
Don't stance. That looks weird.
I have to stance up or I'm gonna like wiggle the...
No, it's fine. Don't be weird. He's the weird one. We don't have to be weird.
He's got that covered. He's got my daily quota covered.
I'm nervous to refresh, guys, because if I refresh, it may take a couple minutes and you guys might miss. So, I'm sorry. I do apologize for AT&T today on their behalf.
Sitting here where the camera is.
We're good to go. Thank you, Aaron. Oh my gosh. We got...
Come on in, folks.
Well, we just kind of jumped you on the cameras here today, didn't we?
What is going on
Paparazzi.
here?
Well,
who are you with?
we are
You won't hear a word from me until I talk with my lawyer.
You have a lawyer?
Several.
You've had experience.
That's like the only occupation here in Whoville, I swear. There's decorators and lawyers.
Well, we are Ear to Ear Magic. We live stream. We come to Universal every week to show off.
Do you?
And I thought it would be really fun to come in and all the people who are watching, who didn't come to see you at Universal, to let you have a chance to tell them what you think about the fact that they did not come to see you this season.
I gotta say, having come down here to Whoville year after year, Christmas after Christmas, you know, like, I love meeting you guys. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's a lot, you know? So I think it's about time that we cut down on meeting folks, you know what I mean? You know, like, trust me, the less I see of you guys, the better, you know? I'm happier, you're happier, you know? It's a give and take relationship, but just with a lot of taking away your time meeting me, and I couldn't be more thankful.
Well, we're glad that we get a chance to see you today.
You know,
everybody's glad to see the Grinch.
Glad, you know, and right over here I have a log.
Oh.
So you know, it's a good day.
Is it a Yule log?
It's a good day. It's someone's.
It's
you could say that. Yeah.
Well, is there anything that you like to share with everyone who's watching on YouTube today about the upcoming holiday?
I can't like send a fart through there, can I?
I
would love to
I don't know.
share
I'd
that.
have to maybe get down like.
Yeah, but can they smell it? Like,
Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, there you go. Just imagine lots of garlic.
I'm just going to take a step back. I'm just going to take a step back here.
Well,
So,
thank you for stopping by.
Thank you so much.
What you're doing. Yes,
And,
Merry Grinchmas, Happy Who Year, and a Happy Hanukkah.
Can we get a photo with you real quick?
A photo, of course.
Awesome. We might want to take a second before you walk up there, though, or just take a deep breath first.
Yeah.
So,
just grab a gas mask real quick.
Go on in.
Woo, let's get a photo.
I thought the dry house get all burnt off.
Oh, well, we're over there. You're just going to have to look at the floor.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah,
go.
look at the floor. That's fine. All right. Come on in. Here we
Here,
go.
let me get rid of that.
Oh, yeah. Nobody wants to see it. No one wants to see it. Trust me.
What's up?
Awesome. Wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, it's okay.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
Did you break it?
Closer.
Did you
It's
spill-
okay. I like it that way. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you,
Have a nice
Grinch.
rest of your day.
Happy
You too.
Holidays.
Toodaloo.
Woohoo.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh. I have to apologize. I'm so glad we don't have smell-o-vision.
He actually went and did. We're joking about him doing it. He actually went and did.
So, actually, why don't can you take everybody out and just see if we can, you got it?
Wait,
I'll be back. I'll be out in just a second.
Where is the thing?
You got it?
Where is the thing? There we go. Okay. And we're rolling. How? No. Hold on. How did you know that? How? What technology are you hiding from us? Karina? What are you hiding from us? Thank you all for joining us. Especially if you're like, wait, I did not realize that we were there for 40 minutes. Yeah, just refresh. That'll take care of the smell if you're having that issue. Okay, back at our treat shop.
Okay, I'm getting you and Luca a Rice Krispie treat to share.
You can actually see the people in process of making these up at the front of Islands of Adventure. They actually hand make fudge, apples, so many of the snacks you see here before they ship out to other areas of the park. And it's very cool to see. It's definitely worth stopping by if someone's currently making something.
So I wanted to just take a look at the photos we took with him real quick, and they don't like it if it looks as though we're trying to record or take a picture of or not pay for the picture. But you do get a picture with the Grinch afterwards, and you can grab it. Let's do this. Last time we came through Seuss Landing, the signal was not too good, so let's head toward the front of the park and see if we can refresh and get some better signal toward the front. Did you guys all get a whiff? I mean, a good look at our Grinch today? I told you it might be a little PG. You never know with that guy. He smells like garlic. You never know. It depends on what his mood is that day. Sometimes he's a little energetic. A little who hash and roast beast. All right, so now that we're a little bit farther away, I am going to do another refresh and see if we can get a little bit better signal now that we're out here. So, yeah, it's very odd today, guys. Normally we have very strong AT&T signal here at Universal. It may have something to do with the weather, but I'm like at half strength for my signal today. So, sorry that was probably a little spotty and laggy. We did grab some other video. It's got to be rough having the Grinch, you know, and all of a sudden people coming in, they have 3 cameras pointed in their faces all of a sudden. So. All right, we'll hop around this way. Hang on, let me turn the camera back around. What is going on? It's acting really funky today. There we go.
Hey there. Sit down.
So cloudy with a chance of lagging.
Okay,
We have noticed that as oftentimes is the case. But I'm glad you guys can come over with us today and go check out Grinchmas and see the stage show. And even if it was a little laggy, at least we get a chance to hang out with. Oh my goodness, look up. He is a little garlicky though. He is, Karina. I agree. Look. Ah. Did you see the pirate? We've got we are 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
okay, the person.
5 away from 19,000. Somebody left us and they came back.
Someone figured out that you're not supposed to press the time. That's good. Progress.
And we had to wait a lot longer today than we did the other day. Because of that, we are going to have to start wrapping up our stream for today because I've got another stream tonight. And I've got to get, I don't know, something in between, like maybe lunch, get this guy back over to get some stuff back at the house. And we're going to hang out with you guys tonight at Animal Kingdom for a little bit of nighttime Pandora fun. So I'd love to have you guys join us here tonight.
Buy them with us at Christmas lights.
Yeah, get to see some Christmas lights, get to see the Santa mech all lit up.
I forgot that was a thing. I completely forgot that they just have an immobile mech, and it is the Christmas time comes like, you know what? Just put that lights on.
Welcome in, T Mac and Cat. How are you?
Who cares? I feel like definitely.
Now it's you didn't get the. It was Caleb with me when I saw the Grinch the last time.
Yeah.
I think Owen hid behind the phone a little bit.
I was just trying to get as much content as possible. I was going to, if you weren't talking content, I was going to start doing stuff. So
I love the fact that he was like, I'm okay with people not visiting nearly as much. he was definitely on the more Grinchy side today. Is it already? It probably is already a little clearer. So, our stream tonight, I believe it. What time does it start tonight? I'm the one who set it up, and I don't even remember.
you need me to check. Let me pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Happy holidays. So, Shy, it will be by myself tonight, unfortunately. Owen's newly acquired annual pass is blocked out until January 1st. So we'll get him back into the parks to do some live streaming with us coming the first of the year. Here is tonight's stream if you guys want to join us. Thank you guys so much. In 4 hours, I got 4 hours to get him home and get back over to Animal Kingdom. Always going. So looking forward to hanging out with you guys tonight for that. And we're going to see maybe we can try some food and stuff from the Pandora items that are for the Pandora or Avatar movie Way of Water. That is in theaters now. So, all right, Owen, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, bud.
My pleasure.
And I'm going to turn it this way. Where is it? There we go. Boom. Look at that. There's Islands of Adventure. So, again, thank you guys so much for having some fun with us today. I know it's been a little overcast. It's been a little cold first thing this morning.
It was chilly.
But it was a good morning. It was a good day. So thank you guys so much for always supporting us here at Ear to Ear Magic. And we hope that you guys are enjoying the streams. You walk away with them with a little positivity, uplifting, a little smile from ear to ear. And if you would like some more information, as always, you can always reach out to us and let us know if we can help you when it comes to your travel or your next vacation or whatever that might be. And send us an email asking for quotes, and no obligation whatsoever. And you know you don't pay anything for us to be your travel agent. So if you're going to pay the price, might as well have somebody help you do it if it's the same cost. So reach out and let us know how we can help you book your next Universal vacation, especially if you want to come February 4th through April 16th for Mardi Gras next year. As always, guys, we want you guys to seek out and look for ways to share out the magic, the fun, the smiles, and everything you may have gotten to today's stream with somebody you encounter in real life. So, guys, share the magic and be the sunshine in somebody else's day. We'll see you guys tonight at Disney's Animal Kingdom theme park, and until then, we'll see you in the parks. Bye, everybody.